We'll go.
Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. That's really
Happy holidays.
woke
Happy
of you.
Hanukkah. Happy everything.
No, Tim. You say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah, right?
Happy Hanukkah. And I also say Happy Festivus.
And a happy Festivus for the rest of us.
I love that show. I still love that show.
One of the greatest shows to have ever been made.
It really was. It was the pinnacle of a great show. I mean, the highlight of like TV, in my opinion. You know,
pinnacle of television. It's not going to get better than that.
Yes, and now TV is shit. Okay.
We tried to replicate some of that vibe here on this show.
It's total trash. It's total trash. Okay.
Fact.
All right. So anyway, how you doing? How have you been? How have you been? Okay.
Been cool. I've been cool as a cucumber.
Good.
I wanna tell you a word, Tim. I wanna tell you a word. We've got a new part of the show. It's the vocabulary word of the day. Today's word is abundance.
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 This is what we have here in America, especially in New York. We have abundance.
Yes.
Something that people in the rest parts of the world would be so happy
including the United States. And it's funny you mentioned that because what was it in 2020? In 2022, I was visiting my daughter in Geneva. She was studying under the UN at the time in college. So I went
before she got radicalized, or
she's always been radicalized. That's what these schools did. But that's fine. That's fine. I love her dearly. So anyway, to each their own. My sister that passed away was
setting Tim G's vote for Trump.
Yeah, exactly. 1-1. 1-1.
Zero.
Exactly.
Net zero.
That's exactly correct. And you know what? She'll go far politically if she goes that way. But
there's
anyway,
future there.
Long story short, I'm visiting. I'm in Geneva for about 2 weeks and visiting her, and I walk into the ep1691 boutique, and they show me they did have some exhibition pieces. Obviously, I couldn't buy anything there. And she goes, it's beautiful, beautiful Asian woman, 5'11", 6 foot, just about my size. I'm 6 and 6 foot. And so long story, just gorgeous, just lanky. You know, ep1691 picked her. Okay. You know that. ep1691 himself picked because he's into Asian.
Only the best.
He's only, and she just drop dead gorgeous. And so we're talking, she's showing me, and I'm with her for about 30 minutes, and I'm trying to hold her hand, actually, to bring her out to outside.
Wow.
And long story short, she goes, you'll have no shot to get an ep1691 here. You have to go to the United States where there's abundance. Okay? And she goes, maybe to United States where there's abundance. And I'll never forget that statement, 2022, okay?
Yeah.
And I got an ep1691, I sold it. So whatever. Yeah. But you know what? They're phenomenal watches. Phenomenal watches.
Wow.
You know,
especially more phenomenal when worn by Asian ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know this Asian lady? I don't know who she is.
Is that T. Lee or Lee, whatever her name is? Is that the one that JMB goes cuckoo over, like creams over?
No, that's not even her. No, this is a different one. No, this is a different one. This is
that works.
Thai style.
Yeah, that works. You can
Look at this.
Outstanding.
This
Just
shot.
outstanding.
It's got
Yeah.
a matching a strap with the dancing pony of the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And notice that the steering wheel is on the right side, and she's got a yellow Birkin to match the yellow strap of the FP Journe.
Yeah. She's
Incredible.
yeah, now she's on the left side there,
Oh,
right?
she's got two-piece
There you go.
collection
She's
there.
you know what she's doing? She's doing a GMT right there. Okay. She
Mm,
one time zone in Asia, time zone in London, someplace like that. What do you think?
mm. Yes, please.
With her Ferrari. Okay.
With the Ferrari. Did she know how to drive it?
No, I
Or
don't.
did she had somebody drive her to that
This
place?
is all. This is all money. This is all money. This
Old
is
money.
all.
I
No,
thought this
no,
was
this is
new
not
money.
all money. This is husband money.
It
This
might
is
not be. It might be like king or queen type
okay.
of
All right. Okay.
situation.
Okay.
Let's try
All
to
right.
find out about her.
This is
Who is
not
she?
okay.
Look, live with the
She's
beautiful
beautiful.
watch, based in Tokyo. No waitlist pieces. What does that mean? No waitlist pieces. What if she's AI created? Horology guide.
Oh, she is. That's fine with me.
She was on horology guides. Let's see it. Look at this. It's like a Chinese blog where she talked about her posting, I guess, about her collection.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we can't read that. New York Times. Dude, if I look a collection of female watch collectors, here are 6 women who love timepieces and aren't shy about about letting you know.
There you go.
Unfortunately, it's a behind paywall type of situation.
Well, you got to pay for the
See,
New York Times. Who pays for the New York Times today? Anyway,
you have to be cuckoo to do
you got
that.
to be pay. You got to be crazy to pay for the New York Times.
Yeah.
Even though they are the what is it the something of choice. They're the newspaper or they're the news of choice. So they're the news of record. Okay. Even though New York Times is the news of record, I don't believe anything they say, but they are the news of record. Just like Hodinkee is the watch of record. You think Hodinkee gets paid off? Is Hodinkee owned by somebody now like Richmont? Isn't Hodinkee now owned by somebody
They're
now?
owned by Watches of Switzerland.
That's it. That's it. Well, watch of Switzerland's shitting bricks. Okay? Shitting bricks.
By the way,
Yeah.
Watchaholic says that the new prices for 2026 are out. New Rolex prices. Where can we get them? Do you have a link by any chance?
I don't know.
Or
Why don't you just pull up Rolex and figure it out?
probably Rolex forums.
Yeah.
Rolex forums.
Timmy, I was in New York yesterday, but I blew you off. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was in New York yesterday. I had a meeting at 9 from 9 to 1, had lunch with the boys down on Wall Street. And then I
Yeah.
had a soup kitchen from like 3 to 5. And then I flew down to Florida. So I'm in Florida right now.
Dude, I don't mind you blowing me off. I
I don't
was
really want to.
resting.
I really don't want to see anybody. Believe it or not, I've got a party to go to. It starts at 7, but I'm going to stay. It's a Citadel, the hedge fund. They're down in Miami. They have a huge party at their offices. And then tomorrow, the guy who owns Citadel, Ken Griffin, has his own party at his house tomorrow. So I'm headed to these fancy Christmas parties, holiday parties for the weekend.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
Really nice to
big
hear.
deal. So I'm hanging out at my place in Miami and flying out back on Monday. I got my
Big
girl
holiday parties. That's what
party
it's all
weekends.
about.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
gold watches are going up 8% on January 2026. No effing way.
that's still not that bad though. Do you think?
They were way over the top as it was. They're making
Huh?
them more
They're
expensive.
going. So what's a Daytona going to cost me? Is it going to cost me?
Yellow gold sub is 48,600.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yellow gold at retail. The brand new one was 30,000. Remember? That's why I wanted to get one. Should I still do it? Mad idea.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a
Guys,
Rolex. I'm not in love with Rolex anymore. I've had I mean, I've had my share. I love them, but and are they great watches? Yes, they're the best. But I'm done. I like straps. I like watches that show Geneva stripes in the back.
you like the Geneva stripes?
Yeah,
You don't like the fake chatons?
I don't like
You
the
like
fake
them?
Soutons. Yeah,
Hey, look at this. This is the new prices. Okay, are you ready?
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, here I'll list you some. So yellow gold Submariner is now going to cost 48,600. A yellow gold Daytona on Oyster Flex is going to cost 40,600. 40K 600 on the rubber for yellow gold Daytona. Then yellow gold day date. Yellow gold day date. 40 mil, I guess. 48,000. Okay. Yeah. Steel Daytona is now going to cost 16,900. Steel Daytona retail.
Okay. All
New
right.
retail 16,900. I remember. I think I bought mine before the price went
Well,
up
I can
to
understand why.
13,000.
I can understand precious metal. I mean, at 8%, I mean, you've got to remember gold went from 1,200 to like $4,300 in like 6 months, and I think it's just going to climb even more because too much money's been printed.
Dude, the
So
gold is going
yeah,
back up.
yeah, it's going to be a $5,000 deal pretty soon. It was stuck in the mud for so long. I mean, it wasn't doing anything.
I think
Okay.
it's going to start
You know,
juicing.
it's funny. Platinum hasn't caught it. Platinum used to be always more expensive than gold. Platinum's not there anymore. You know, take a look at platinum. Platinum has to catch it eventually. I mean, platinum, they still use the catalytic converters and everything else with the platinum. So they've got
Who's
it.
Ken Griffin?
Oh, Ken Griffin is a hedge fund guy from who was from Chicago, 400 billion dollar Citadel. And basically, I'm going to his party tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it.
What? That's
I
where.
was I
Is
was
this where
invi-
it's going to be in
I
Palm
was
Beach?
I was invited. I'm not going to disclose that. I can't.
Hmm.
So I flew in. I flew in. This is the party of the year, Timmy. Party of the
Can I
year.
come in? Can I come?
No, no, you can't.
Let me ask.
I love you, but I don't love you that much. You know, I wouldn't even bring my own daughter. Okay, I wouldn't even bring my own daughter. So you gotta, you're up there,
So
but my kids are first. My dog, no, my dog is first. Okay, my dog is first. I wouldn't bring my dog. Okay, bring my girlfriend though. She can show. So basically, like I said, I flew into the fascinating. I flew into the Fort Lauderdale airport on the west side, not the main airport.
does
But
he
the one.
announce it that he's doing a house
No, he
party?
doesn't announce anything. I mean, I shouldn't probably have
Yeah,
said anything.
just
I probably
invited. Look at
I,
this from 2022. Let's
his,
watch this
his offices are in Brickell in Miami.
on Brickell.
He owns the whole building, Timmy. You know, and not only that, but like the complex that I'm in right now at this island in Miami, he's got one whole condominium building he bought. So he's all
Really?
over the place. Yeah.
Here we go. These are some ads here. First for Spectrum, and now we're having an ad again for Spectrum.
Yeah, we just jumped from Rolex to Ken Griffin, but that's okay.
I think this is an interesting
Ken Griffin is a remarkable
conversion because that's a big deal. That's a big
Well,
party.
you realize he left Chicago because
Oh,
he
here
went,
we
whoa,
go. Here we go.
The group explained they stopped bidding because proper care and maintenance of the Constitution requires a reserve that's needed to ensure, store, and transport the document. And we calculated the absolute max we could go to, and the opposing bidder passed that max. Today, it was revealed that the winning bidder was Chicago hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin. Griffin says he plans to lend it to an art museum in Arkansas.
There you go.
Dude, what Ken Griffin Billionaire Ken
Yeah,
Griffin, Palm
yeah,
Beach.
yeah. Yeah, you're in the
Mansion
Timmy.
for
You're in the
mom.
wrong. You're in the wrong business. Humping watches. You can if you get a
Dude,
1% of this, you're a millionaire.
I should do
Okay.
hedge funds. Why am I doing live
Yeah, you
streaming
go
about
to Wall Street and
watches?
start doing hedge funds.
I should be running at hedge funds.
Hedge,
That's where
run
the
a hedge
money's
fund.
at.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. It's
Dude,
private equity. So they give
what?
money out. They buy stuff, and you know they cook the books and everything else. He's really a good guy. He's smart. He's really smart. I've known him for like 20 years.
Wow. Look at this property. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
little bit dystopian though,
it's
isn't
funny.
it? A little bit.
He's a Chicago guy to me, and even though I lived in Massachusetts, I consider myself a Chicago guy. And he left
You do.
because the politics were killing him.
Of
So he left.
Chicago?
Yeah, and he moved his business from Chicago to Miami, and he built this huge complex on Brickell. Huge office building. Huge. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
And what does he run out of there? Oh,
He runs
his hedge fund.
everything. It's a 20% cheaper and it's easier on taxes and basically they don't push back. They don't go after him for antitrust reasons like the EU went with Elon Musk regarding X, the stupid thing because they're just jealous of the guy.
Mhm.
So basically he just moved and he just sold his place on Michigan Avenue, his condo on Michigan Avenue. He just sold it. Yeah, that's the building.
Oh, that's the old
One of the
Michigan
buildings.
Avenue.
Yeah, so he just sold his Michigan Avenue place in Chicago, and he's got Palm Beach, and he's got a couple of places down in Miami too, because the traffic on 95 is so bad from Miami all the way up to, I can say all the way to Jacksonville. Okay, so we're talking Jacksonville.
Wow.
95 is choked during rush hour, especially
Yeah.
from Miami to like Palm Beach. That whole strip, which is like Timmy, that's like going from on 95, like going from New York to Philadelphia, how you take the bus. Okay.
Well, you know what? I hope
What?
you have great time at this event.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
lot of
Hey,
fun.
we need to cut this thing short unless you get super chats. Okay. I'm going to be a dick here.
We're
If
not
you don't
gonna.
if you don't get a
Yeah.
super chat within an hour, we're just calling it a day because you know what? I've got better fish to fry right now.
Fair
Okay?
enough.
Okay. I mean, you can. Yeah, I don't
Fair
think
enough.
you don't need to stay on. You don't need to stay on. This is a beautiful watch. This is gorgeous.
We'll take a look at some stuff,
Yeah.
and if there's any interest, we'll continue. If there's no more interest, but yeah, let's take a look at some because there's some new stuff that came out. I think you would be interested in talking about it. This is the latest Simone Barrette.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's in steel, and get this, it's like somehow bi-colored. I guess it turns purple. Tim, like
But
it turns
what do
from
you mean
green to purple.
what do you mean it turns? It's like a mood ring.
Yeah, something
Oh
like that with the light.
no,
Yeah.
no! It turns over time. No,
It does. It does because it's limited to 60 pieces, and that's the two colors that it can do.
nah,
Pretty wild, right?
pretty wild.
Magic City.
I love Magic City. Magic City is one of my faves. I
Thank
will
you.
meet you someday. I just don't know when. It's not going to be this weekend, and I'm flying back on Monday. It's just too much crap going on. And you probably have stuff with your grandchildren.
And maybe if you can have +1, invite Magic City to join.
Well, a matter of fact, I've got
the
probably
party.
I've got his cousin. I'm dating a woman right now from Santa Monica that is really from the Netherlands.
Ooh,
Okay, she's
Excellent
originally
family.
from the Netherlands. She's got a little Netherlands accent, like Magic City does with English. But she's smarter than I am, like Magic City smarter than I am, and she's got like more languages and everything else. She's a hot chick.
These women, they're very smart.
They're much smarter than I could, and they're very conniving.
They think on a different level.
Yeah, they are like cats. Okay, we're like
We're playing checkers. They're playing chess.
yes, exactly.
JC watches 6573. 5 pounds. Should I always avoid ceramic case watches? I would worry about chip and cracks.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what?
Mm.
We'll go real quick. Bremont just came out with a ceramic watch that looks like a Submariner. Bremont. It's one of my favorite brands. Everyone's like,
Brumont.
Bremont.
Yeah.
We'll look at this. We'll look at Rolex. We're jumping around. We have ADD. We all have ADD. But Bremont is Bremont came out with a ceramic watch, which I really like. Oh, you don't like it?
About their full ceramic watch, like
Oh, hold, that's the white polar. I don't want the polar.
Yeah.
Give me the black dial one, Timmy. Give me the black dial. Okay.
The black dial one.
They have a black dial one too, just
In
like
ceramic.
That. In ceramic, same thing but ceramic.
Black on black.
Yeah. Black. I don't see it. Son of a gun.
See,
I was
hold
just
on,
looking. I was just looking at. I don't think the $6,900 price is a bad price either. Okay.
Oh. Well, look, that's 7,000 right here, full ceramic.
Yeah. You can get one in black dial, the same thing. You don't like that? I like it a lot. See, you're just a Rolex snob. That's the problem I have. Everyone's a Rolex snob.
Because once you try a Rolex, you kind of compare everything to it. And if the quality is worse, then what's even the point? Why would you want to waste your time?
Okay, all right.
With inferior product.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, I still one of my favorite watches is still the 36mm Explorer. Okay,
Explorer is such a great
36 mil, 36. My favorite, still one of my favorite watches ever.
Oh, look at this, Tim. It's got ceramic case, but titanium case back.
I don't care. That's fine with me.
It's a blend, and it's 50 atmosphere, which is 500 meters. 500, not 50 meters. 500 meters. This is insane type of level of water resistance here. Really advanced technology. But should you be worried?
I like it.
What it is, you take your chances.
I like it a lot.
Hopefully, Vermont will replace it. If you break off a lug,
the rubber strap is fine. I like it a lot. You know,
it's a thing that could happen. Right?
I don't like polar. I don't like the. I mean, I know I'm gonna be hated on all this, but I don't like the Explorer Polar either. John Doe, thank you.
Thank you, John Doe, for 5 pounds. Happy Xmas, Tim and Tim G. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Anyway, I like this watch. In black dial. I like it a lot, and that's too bad. And it's 500 meters. It's 500 meters, Timmy. 500 meters. Okay?
The thing is, though, Tim, I think yes. I agree with JC. Whenever you're wearing a ceramic watch, you should always be worried about breaking it, because at any moment you could turn your body in a really clumsy way, hit the watch against the doorknob, and shatter it into a million pieces. That's a thing that's possible.
Okay. All right.
So when you're wearing it, just understand it. This is money gone at any moment.
Money gone.
Money gone. $7,000 down the drain, like that.
Okay.
Becomes completely worthless. But if you wore a stainless steel or a titanium Yachtmaster 42 or stainless steel Submariner, that wouldn't happen. Your $7,000 investment would be safe.
Agreed.
In your pocket.
Agreed. Hey, leave that super chat out, because we're going to have to talk about this watch too.
Right? This is a really valid point that I think a lot of people.
I agree.
People buying these exotic materials, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. This is garbage. The ceramic is garbage.
Okay, all right. It's just, I think it's cheap to make, but I think
it's cheap. It's worthless.
But it doesn't scratch to me. It doesn't scratch, so I'm okay with it.
When it breaks, it breaks.
Yeah, I understand.
Like synthetic diamond.
It's brittle. I understand. I totally.
You could never reuse it. Think about it. At least metal.
I totally get it, but I think this would be okay. Speaking of nice watches, so JC Watch is 6573. I really like this 1966 Avatar. This is one of the most underrated watches I think out there, and you can get them on the secondary market for pretty reasonable. But you've got to like dress watches. So his Avatar is and that's a special one because that's like the black onyx one with the gold.
The Jared Perigo.
Gerald Perigo. It's a 1966. So that they have their own class on a whole separate side. You don't buy them new. You buy them on the secondary market. I love that watch. Okay. I absolutely love that watch.
It's pretty cool.
All right. It's a great dress watch. So if that's your dress watch, that's pretty damn nice.
JC
Okay.
Watches, that's a nice Laureato that you got there in the thumbnail, right?
Yeah, it's not a
Rose
Laureato.
gold.
No, that's not. That's a 1966.
It's a 1966. I thought it
Yeah.
was Laureato. It looks like a Laureato.
All right,
It says
pull up.
Laureato on the dial.
Pull up. Just do me a favor. I mean, we're jumping all over the place, but so I can just be right once. Is pull up the Gerard Perigo website, and then we can go back to all these. We got to go back to Rolex too.
Isn't it this one right here? This one.
No,
That's the one.
is it really a Laureato? Am I
But
fucked up?
that's even the picture. This
Well,
is the
then
picture
I'm
right
wrong.
here.
That's okay. That's really nice.
Look, I found the picture that he used.
You're right. It's a Laureato. I'm fucked up. I'm wrong. Okay. I thought it was a 1966. Okay.
A small picture. But I want to see this 1966 now. So this is Jared Perigo 1966?
Yeah, they have their own division, own model. Gerard Perigo is like a phenomenal brand, like one of the top brands. And you know what? They're not. They market. I think they're getting better marketed, but they just.
Mhm.
I think they're outstanding watches. All of them. All of them. Yeah, you're right. I'm really fucked up. See those right there? That's what I thought they were.
Oh, like
1966.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. Like this one. This is
Yeah.
I see why you thought that.
And you can get.
Oh,
You
because
can
it's
get.
a collab.
You can-
What they did, they made a Laureato that looks like 1966.
You can get that for like $7,500 on the secondary market. New.
Dude, that's cheap.
Yes.
Wow. Dirt cheap.
A great looking watch. If you like dress watches, people don't, whatever. This is like a great little watch, in my opinion. They don't market them, and also no one wants dress watches, other than me.
Right.
What do you think of these, Timmy? Have you ever seen these before?
Look at this one in
Yeah.
black ceramic. Is that black ceramic with the
Yeah.
blue dial?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is a cool piece. Look at that, like that with the suit.
Yeah. I really like them. And you can get a good, and now they have a gold rotor. Most of them have unless they're
Oh,
gold.
yeah. Dude,
But I
this
mean,
is a money one.
I actually like them.
This is great stuff. I never knew these watches even existed. I
Look at them all the time, but I don't buy it. I would never buy it new.
Right. You have
take the hit on it. Matter of fact, who's got one for $9,000 right now? Jama Shop. See that watch right there? It's like $9,500 on Jama Shop.
It's beautiful. Really?
Yeah.
95?
Gold.
That's just with the gold rotor too.
Yeah. And you know what? That's a deal.
And there's a 1966 Chateau Latour.
It's that's way over whack. Okay. If you're paying 42, then you're in Patek country. See, this is what all these watch companies have to be careful of. But the Laureato is like a phenomenal watch. Outstanding.
Laureato.
Like Double D has one. It's an outstanding watch. So JC Watch is 6573. If that's your watch, that's really damn good. My kudos. Their website's pretty good, Timmy, and they don't have that many brands. This I put on about 3 months ago. Their Chrono Laureato. I put that on. It's not that big. I put that on Malfredi, which is Humble Pines AD. So I'm gonna in Greenwich, Connecticut. Put that on because they sell those, and it's pretty nice. Dude,
look at this. That's insane. The 3 gold bridges Laureato. Oh my god. This is the greatest watch I have ever seen.
175K though. Come on. Come
I
on.
know, but look at the feat of engineering here.
No, they make good stuff. I
Are
mean,
you
they really
seeing
do.
this? Look at the bracelet.
It's
How
literally,
it's got the logo.
they're literally gorgeous stuff. You know,
Is it worth the money though? What do you think?
I'm not gonna say. I just think you get this stuff eventually on the secondary market for cheaper. But
It's
again,
way too
you
beautiful.
may get a scratch on it that you buy in the secondary market. You know, and either the warranty's not as good, obviously, because it's not new. But you know, they they're a private company again, right? They're not owned by anybody. And I think they're making their mark. They don't have any boutiques though. You still have to go into like a Watches of Switzerland or some you know, store that has like jewelry to buy a Laurent Ferrier. They don't have their own boutique. I haven't seen one yet. I could be wrong. You can correct me on that too, because I'm wrong all the time. But I like them.
Look at this. Look at what they just did.
I love the normal I love the normal Laureato. I love it. I mean, how can you not like that? You know, I think they're perfect watches.
That's incredible. From the design, it's all in-house. From the
No,
design
look at this. So
to making.
JC Watches knows his stuff. 6573. He says that there's a boutique in London. Okay, I did not know that.
Jared Perigo
I
boutique.
don't think there is one in New York, Timmy. I know the Soho sells it in Watches Switzerland Soho. I know in Greenwich, Connecticut, they sell them in Malfredi, which is this one guy that's like in his early 80s now that has that and has Rolex in New Canaan, Connecticut. I know they're not in Florida.
No, Florida.
No, I don't think they're in New York.
Hmm. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but
I love their watches. I think they're great watches.
unfortunately they
I
don't
would
hold
buy a watch.
value. You know, Timepiece Gentleman, he wanted to make them into the next big investment thing.
Well, you know what? He was on the right track. He just needed to pay everybody off. He would have never gone to jail if he just paid everybody off. Think about that one. He could have gotten a loan and just paid everybody off. Okay?
He shouldn't have made the video where he confessed to the crimes. That was his big mistake. See, Wizard, he didn't do the video. That's why he got away.
Yeah. Also, I think he plays the two country game, you know. But look at their movements and everything. They're gorgeous. Their new
This is their
rotors.
latest creation.
Yeah, the rotors are gorgeous. So that new movement is eventually going to go into everything. I think they put it in one or two watches right now. And I think I will buy. Oh no, I think I will buy one once that thing goes into a Laureato.
Oh,
New movie. That right there, that watch right there is not worth 16 grand. That one I don't understand. The Bamford collab, that's like 15, 16 grand. This watch that should be 6 grand. Okay, doesn't that look like a $6,000 watch?
I bet Kojak is not going to be buying this one. If he shows up next week with this thing on the wrist, I'm going to lose my mind.
You know, when I first saw it, I sort of liked it, but then I saw the price and I said to myself, "Nah, they're smoking." You know, but you figure Bamford gets what 50% of the royalties.
You think so? 50%?
I don't know. What do you think Bamford gets with? Hey, for him to get into Gerard Perregaux is a pretty big deal. Think about it.
Right.
Tim Wright goes to Gerard
Tim
Perregaux and says, I'm doing a collab. They'll laugh
Yeah.
they'll laugh in your face. Okay.
Right. They'll say, "What the fuck? Get the hell
All right.
Get the hell out of here, you and your watch community." That this is kind of like making a watch for the watch community, right? This is like Bamford doing it for.
Yeah, but they had this watch. This is a watch that they had a long time ago. So they're just bringing it forward and making it modern. This was like a 20 or 30-year watch that they had.
So this is Bamford suggested they do this.
Yeah, and of course he puts orange in, and he does do a good dial. He does do a good dial. There's some things when you're paying this much money for a watch, I always like to see indices that are at least not painted on.
Did you see the indices on this?
Outstanding.
Brand? He put
Outstanding.
the loom in.
Outstanding.
What? Look at the quality. Hold on, let me get.
It's gorgeous,
Look
but
at that.
the color thing the mood ring thing I don't get. Okay.
Look, you see that it's green,
Yeah.
and then when you hit it with the light, it turns
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah, the mood ring thing would drive me batty, Timmy. And then what happens down the road, like in 10 years, the colors like start fading and the mood ring. Like that's what happened with the mood ring. All right. When back in the 70s, they had the mood ring, they put them on, and it was like those babies that you were giving out, that Mr. G gave you, and you gave one to O'Sheen and everything. Boo Boo, the same thing. That was like a big deal. Yeah, it's Pantina. You're right, Stir Pike. It's Pantina. It's gorgeous movement. Gorgeous movement. Gorgeous.
Hey, we might have JC join us on the live stream.
Yeah, jump on so I can shut up.
Jump on. Tell us about what's going on with the watch update. He's the one who got the Oyster Perpetual blue dial, I believe.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. You're right. That's it. You're right. That's it. He's a good guy. I like this, but not the mood ring thing, Timmy. The back, the case back's gorgeous though. We got to jump back to Rolex. We got to talk about Rolex, 8%. So what's that going to set me back if I buy a GMT, let's just say Bruce Wayne, an extra 8%, it's $1,600. Is that right?
What are we talking about?
If I buy a Bruce Wayne from the Rolex dealership, a Bruce Wayne with the 8% increase, how much more is that going to be? Another $1,000? Then there's tax, because you can't get away with that. They won't let me send a watch up to a state that has no tax. They won't let me do that.
Right.
Okay. Right. Which is ridiculous, but that's okay. Who'll let me do that to me? I'm just telling you, if you ever buy one from a European watch company, they will do that. Okay.
Let's see. Rolex forms. Let me get back on the forms.
Let's go back on the Rolex.
And
when is the price increase going to happen?
So that's what I'm gonna try to check right now.
Are they going to nail everybody during the holidays, or are they going to wait?
Maybe post holidays, January 1st. That's when they did when I was buying at Daytona. I think that's like a January thing. Every January. But I'm surprised that they're doing it even post the news that the US is going to drop the
I get it because of the precious metal, and I'm sure still
but also what are they called? The tariffs have been dropped down from 49 down to 15. Hey, JC. Oh, and we got Thomas Burnett joining us.
The Wikipedia watches. I love you, man. I love you, man. How are you?
And all right, Tim. Hi, Tim.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to the stream. We're talking Rolex price increases and Simone Brett watch and whatever you guys want to talk about.
Hello, Tim and Tim.
Yeah.
Welcome
So
to the
what,
show,
what do you
guys.
think? What do you think about this Rolex increase of the 8%? Timmy, throw up something. Wait, instead of
Mhm.
we can keep this on. Talk about
Hold on,
this.
hold on. I'm looking for it. I'm looking back for this Rolex price increase. Oh, this is across countries. What?
I think Brenny just brought out a video an hour ago talking
Uh-huh.
about 3.5% to 6.5% in the UK.
Uh-huh.
6.5 for solid gold, 3.5 for stainless steel, and then a percentage in between for steel and gold. So yeah, maybe a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that makes
That might be a currency thing.
no, that makes sense. That's probably is a
Mm.
currency thing because
Mm.
the 8% in the United States, because our currency is not as worth as much as you Brits. So it's a good thing,
Yeah.
or even the EU. So that's a good thing. So this 8%. I don't think it's going to deter anybody though. Do you? And Thomas, you got a blue dial Oyster Perpetual, so that's just going to help that.
No, Blue Milk House.
Oh, Blue Mill Gauss. Okay.
Yeah,
That's me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So for comparison, so the Submariner green bezel, the new Submariner Starbucks is gonna go from now it's 11,200. It's gonna go up to 11,900 US.
It happens every year. They do two price increases a year. It's nothing to worry about. It's just Rolex for you. It's just the watch market in general. It's just
The Americans guys are getting really screwed over here. I don't think you understand it.
Oh,
That
I don't think so, Timmy.
this is
You'll still.
Thomas and JC. I'm sorry, guys. You don't
Oh,
understand the pain that
okay.
Americans
It's so
are
much pain.
experiencing right now. We're getting fisted,
Oh,
okay,
I
from
wouldn't go there.
every angle. You know
I
what
would.
they said? You know what they said to the Paddock customers? Oh, hey, now that the tariffs are going to come down, is there going to be a change of price? They're going to reduce the prices. Retract them. They said, no, no, we're not going to increase in the future. And here they are slapping the price increase because they can, I guess. It's amazing.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think.
Rolex jumped on the big tariff jump, did they? They just sort of they stood still there, didn't they? When it went up to like what was it, 39% or 35 or something?
I think they did increase the prices. Rolex did, didn't they?
A bit. The first one, I think, when it went to 10%, I think there was a little bit from memory, and then there was the big jump, and they didn't do anything. I think Patek did, and now they've come back down again to 10%, and yeah, everyone's not really knowing what to do. The big danger is if anyone's put their prices up and they're not reducing them when the tariffs went up and then they came back down again. So I think Patek have brought their prices back down again. Well, they said they would.
Yeah, they
But yeah,
said
it's
they would.
confusing.
As a matter of fact, Timmy, I sent you that article that supposedly they are dropping. Paddock is actually dropping their prices.
They are dropping?
Yeah. Did I send you
No
that?
way.
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's a fake. I don't know if it's a fake article or not. That's
Yeah.
the problem. That's the problem. But supposedly, what does that mean? They drop it from 73,000 to 68,000. What does that actually mean?
Who gives a shit? Who gives a
Yeah,
shit? Rolex increases prices.
Google lower prices Paddock and see if you pull up anything. Do me a favor.
And
I don't
Paddock,
know if I can find it. I really don't. It's buried amongst everything.
what do
I
you
don't
guys
think
think?
I don't think the bigger
Oh, I found
the
it.
bigger increase. I don't think the bigger increase had time to kick in because I think too many watches were shipped in April, May, June, July to kind of compensate. So any that came in at the higher price, there wouldn't be that many. So it shouldn't really have had an impact too much because there was a huge pumping of watches coming into the US at the lower tariff or before the tariff. So
I agree
that's
with
my view.
I agree with that. Timmy, I just sent you the article. And by the way, Thomas, I like your beard. So
oh, thank you, Tim.
when did that happen? Like in the last couple
It
weeks?
happened whenever I'm feeling lazy, and that's
Okay.
Huh?
All right.
that's quite
Actually,
often.
it looks good. Actually, it looks good on you. So that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not gay. Okay. So just to give you a heads up. All right.
No problem.
All right.
I'm not homophobic.
I'm not. I try not to be. Let's put it that way.
Wow, here we go.
Yeah.
This is from the Watch Pro.
They should never have
Very,
put them up in the first place. There's a knee-jerk reaction.
yeah. You think Paddock contacted them, contacted Watch Pro and said, "Hey, run this type of headline for us. See what's gonna happen. What the reaction is gonna be like." Would you guys be okay with Paddock dropping prices right now after the increase?
I believe it's fairly hard for a company to backstep once they've upped the prices. I feel that they will probably, most companies would prefer to keep them static and not raise them and offer discounts in store rather than lower prices.
Mm-hmm.
It makes them look a bit stupid
Mm-hmm.
if they backstep and lower prices. I think that companies would prefer to offer bigger discounts in store and not raise the prices as often in the future for the forthcoming future. I don't know what JC thinks.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think they're just getting too high in general, and I
Yeah,
think the stores are struggling. Like I went into a big, big, big authorized dealer in London, and I said, "How's it going in December?" And the lady was like, "I'm going to be honest with you, it's really slow. It's
terrible.
coming up to Christmas. It's really slow." And then I went into another store in that group, and I was just looking at the Cartier Titanium. Just said, "I'd like to see it." And I barely touched the watch. He's like, "You can have 10% off." I'm like,
Yeah,
"This is a brand new watch. This is brand new. It's just come out. You can have 10 off." I was like, I ain't even shown any interest yet. I'm just curious. Yeah, that watch is £9,500. So what's that? $12,500, $13,000.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So I mean, I was like, wow, okay. I'm not used to this. So yeah, the price is going up again on those kind of watches that are around the sort of $8,000 to $15,000 mark, very, very roughly. It has a big impact. And I think there's certain Rolex watches that people would look to flip and they'd be like, there's no margin now anymore. I think yeah, like the green bezel, the Kermit, this people will just say there's nothing in this for me anymore. And when it goes to that tipping point, then the availability works out unless the grey prices jump up a bit. But I don't know. People are turning away and saying, I'm not paying that. Like I'm not. And then there's cheaper options out there that are really good value for money. And I really like the Longines Ultracon Classic.
oh, I love that,
S-
Tracy. I think it's
What a
great.
watch that is.
One of the best releases as a Garda watch this year. As a go anywhere
Yeah,
do anything watch, the Ultracron Classic is beautiful.
yeah,
A real
it
throwback.
is.
Is beautiful watch, and especially in the 37 mil. It's
Yeah,
a
37's better than the 40.
smaller,
I usually
small.
go for bigger. I usually prefer 40, 42 mil, but that is much better in 37.
Yeah, definitely.
$4,000. You can already get 20% off that. It's a brand
Yeah,
new watch.
how they doing that cheap? How they doing it?
Don't know. And it's more accurate than a Rolex.
Yeah, you
Probably
got
runs at around +1 a day.
I
It's
think that's a gorgeous watch.
you got
it really is.
high beat movement, just like the Zenith El Primero. You got high beat, 36,000 beats per vibrations per hour.
Yeah.
High beat movement. You can't complain. I mean, bracelet looks nice. It looks classic.
Got a micro adjust as well. A
Yeah,
really nice micro adjust built in. Very, very
Really?
good quality clasp, milled, top quality.
No
Bracelet's
fucking
lovely.
way.
It's insane value compared to what else you can get out there. It's like, wow. You can get 20% off that, and it's only just come out. And believe me, hold that in your hands, and it's way better than these pictures look. You'll
Mickey,
just want to
we
buy it.
found your
You'll just want
next
to buy
watch.
it.
Mickey, I like
This
this
is the
better.
next watch. This is the next big thing.
Mickey, I like this.
Holy
I like this
shit.
better than your Orient. I hate to tell you that.
Dude. Mickey,
It might be
you
about 10
gotta.
times more or 15, 20 times more, but I still like this watch.
Oh,
I never knew this watch existed. Okay.
Can you still buy this one at retail and not lose as soon as you walk out the door, or is
Oh,
this
you'll
a popular?
lose.
Yeah,
You'll lose, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you want 20% off if you're buying from an AD
yeah, at
at
least.
least, and then you're going to lose a ton on it. Yeah, that's the only, that's the only problem. But when I say lose a ton, $1,500. I suppose the other thing is it's very difficult to sell because no one's going to want to buy it off you.
Right, when you buy a
probably
new
need
one.
yeah, you just have to sell it privately on eBay if you were going to
I've-
get rid of it. But
I've
I
already-
wouldn't.
I've already seen ADs doing the Ultrachron Diver 25% off at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that's less attractive personally. I think it's a bit bulky. I can see why they've discounted that for one very heavily. Yeah, it's the diver, isn't it? Like 300 meters, same movement.
I like it. It's nice. I like the aesthetic, the 60s aesthetic. But
So how's the buckle on this watch? Does it have an adjustment?
Yeah, it has a micro adjust. It's lovely.
Oh,
It
wow.
slides out. It just
Look.
feels like a $6,000 or $7,000 watch in many ways. It feels like more.
Looks very
the-
thin. Looks very thin too.
It is quite thin. Yeah, I can't remember how thin it is. I think it's like it is thin. It wears very elegantly. It looks like a watch from the late 60s.
Yeah,
because
it has a
almost the same.
very neo vintage look for sure.
And the dial in the hand looks amazing. It's very high quality sunburst. It doesn't look cheap at all.
wow.
It's amazing. And it's weird because I keep looking in the authorized dealer shops and I keep looking through the window and like none of them have it. It's really rare. They're not around. I
Really?
can't see them anywhere. Really strange. Just taking time to sort of hit the stores, but I can't fault that watch for the money. I have no criticisms.
There's some watches Longines does that are like their sector dial with the small seconds. I've had that in my shopping cart so many times I can't even tell you, but I don't know. I never pulled the trigger, but there's certain watches that they do well, in my opinion.
so many.
What's stopping you? What's stopping you?
I won't wear it.
Mm.
I mean, I'm done collecting watches, except for when I bought my 2 Orient small seconds as a funny thing for the show. I bought
Let's see.
I bought
This has
2 of
been a
these.
hit.
I bought 2 of these. I love this watch for $246.
It's a hit.
Japanese automatic movement. Everything's upside down on my camera.
Look at that.
I
Very
love
nice.
this.
Green.
It's just a great, and it looks like a vintage Omega or something. I know the chat's sick of seeing these.
Yeah.
I like the
Yes.
green. I like the green. I actually like the green strap. It looks.
Yeah, I
good
put that
with
on. I put that on.
Whose strap is that?
Oh.
These are the ones. These are the ones that I also told my watch channel, and he bought them. They're on eBay. They're leather, and every strap you buy, they give you a free rubber strap with it, and they're like $22. It's yeah, and it says it's genuine leather. It looks like one of the straps I used to buy from Hodinkee for freaking $119.
Probably from the
Probably the
same
same
factory.
factory. Yeah.
Yeah. They expanded their business. They're
But
selling on the side.
I had a comment on that on Paddock raising their prices. Take me off real sweet. Boy, can you imagine the people that bought the watch and then what that'll do to the gray market, like all the pricing and stuff? I'd get the popcorn for that one if they lower their prices and just watch there's going to be some pissed off people.
Some drama. They could probably refund kind of some money for
A
the
price
Patek.
match? A price match?
You think,
Yeah.
Price match.
you think they would ever do
And
that?
give them
to me?
credit towards the next Patek Philippe purchase.
Oh, there
Or
you
no,
go.
there's no
There you go.
backsies. Listen, you were lucky enough to get the watch. during that.
Yeah, well,
increased
as
price.
we know, all those people have already flipped it and put it on Chrono 24 anyway. At least the Cubitus.
The Cubitai. So what do you think? What do you guys think? You agree with Bark and Jack that and Britt Pierce that uh, Cubitus is not a successful watch because there's a lot of them on Chrono 24, but all of them on Chrono 24 are like triple retail.
Yeah, but they're not selling.
Yeah, they're not.
To me, there's a certain percentage. If people are flipping them, means it's popular. When you see that many, it means no one wants it, and they're trying to get rid of it to somebody else, or they took it so they can profit on it. So I kind of do agree with them. Your theory, Timmy, was that if there's that many, it makes it successful, right? Because people can flip it and make money. Well, last time we
also
talked,
it's being flipped above retail. If
But
it
what-
was, if
it-
they were all on the gray market
They're
and
being
they were
listed.
all below retail and
Yeah, they're being
nobody
listed.
wanted them,
they're being listed above retail because people haven't figured out that no
well,
one wants it.
why don't you think the ones that are cheaper than the ones that are listed were all bought up? Isn't that what's happening?
Ones who are cheaper than all, but I
The
don't
cheap,
know.
all the cheaper ones, all the ones that are only double retail, they're all bought up. They were all bought up.
Time
That's
will
why
tell
only
on that.
expensive ones remain.
Yeah.
Hey Timmy,
I
do you
don't
want
think it's
unboxing?
popular.
Yes, we would love an unboxing. Yeah, Thomas, you've got guys. Look at this.
That's
We're gonna
awesome.
have-
You have an
Are you
unboxing?
kidding me?
Oh,
What
there
a
you go.
surprise!
There
What
you
a
go.
turn of events!
What a turn of events.
Fragile. It must be Italian. Fragile. Somebody will get that
Fragile.
joke. A Christmas story. A Christmas story. When he gets that big leg. Oh, man. Somebody gets
I remember it's some comedy. I can't remember which one.
So
Fragile.
I've unwrapped it. It arrived yesterday, and I was super excited about this watch.
Mhm.
And it came yesterday, so I've unwrapped it. But it's got lovely box, which is, you can see the stickers on it.
Is that
No
Japanese?
way.
Is that Japanese or?
It looks
Yeah.
Japanese. Yeah. Did you have somebody in Japan help you order this?
No, I bought it online.
You didn't have a certain chef that has a restaurant in Japan help you out with this transaction for real?
No.
Hey,
Congratulations.
but that's before he unboxes. That's a whole nother conversation because I love buying watches from Japan, or I did, and now when you're on eBay or Chrono 24, I messaged somebody on Chrono 24, and the Japanese seller came back to me and said, "Just be prepared that you'll be paying $2,246 worth of import tax." And on eBay now,
I paid 20% VAT on it. 20% VAT was on it.
And
so.
eBay actually adds it to the price of the watch. You pay it in advance.
No, I had to pay it through DHL, who the courier.
And how do you do that? You have to give DHL like a credit card or something?
Yeah, you give them the credit card number. They send you an email, and then
they'll release it.
Yeah.
Supposedly, we're all gonna get a check for $2,000.
If you're a U.S. citizen.
Mickey, are you waiting for a $2,000 check from
I'm
the
not.
US government?
There are some limitations to earnings that everyone won't qualify for that. But since you're homeless and jobless, you'll get it.
I have no earnings whatsoever, so this is perfect. If I'm guaranteed, this could get me out of a situation or two. All right, Thomas,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Tell us about it.
So we open it.
Very cool Japanese themed box.
I'm not going to show you the papers, but it's got box and papers.
Very cool.
Do you actually keep like those box and papers?
Oh yeah.
Good. And then do you expect to sell this watch like on eBay in like 3 months or 10 months?
No,
this
is a keeper, Tim.
Okay.
This is a keeper.
Good to know. Good to know. That's all I need to know. So it's a valuable watch. That's good.
I was excited about this.
You don't want to list it on eBay for triple retail price, just
There's
in case.
there's a clue. You can't buy these outside of Japan. So there's
Oh,
a
wow, that's a big deal.
clue about the watch. So
Oh my God,
it's got the
if I
brand
think-
on there, if you can read it. But I'll take that off.
I can't read it. It's like a Cuban cigar. It's like a fine Cuban cigar wrap box,
It
right?
is a nice box, by the way. It
Yeah.
is a nice box.
Take the box off.
This is like a limited edition. They take their best leaves of the year and they roll it into one
We
big
got
fat
cigar.
cigar. They box it up like this.
No,
We got some tissue paper, so I'll just take the actual box out.
The box within a box. It's like a
box
Russian
within a
nesting
box
doll.
within a box.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
It's gonna be one more box, by the way.
So we open it up. Da 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 da.
Oh,
Oh, I like it
my
too.
God.
Oh, they give you a nice little cloth. That's
They
good.
give you a nice cloth.
Yeah, micro cloth. Yeah, nice.
So
silk. A silk
underneath the
robe.
micro cloth, take the micro cloth off.
Oh my!
It's actually really nice. I like it a lot.
Wow!
I know what that is. Wow. I thought they were impossible
Holy-
to get.
Oh, that's a big deal. Thomas Burnett, like you're
Dude.
hitting gold right now. Well, this is really nice.
Congratulations! This is huge for a Westerner to even be able to order this thing.
Yeah, how did you get that?
It's a
Yeah, you
problem.
must have had some sort of connection. That's really nice.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You can see the time there. It's just
It's like a
coming up.
Viennese halter, but it's a retrograde.
What's the
hours and
brand?
minutes.
Otsuka Low-Tech.
Okay, Whole Milk said that a couple minutes ago. He must have recognized it.
Yeah, because whole milk knows his shit. It's really nice. I actually like this a lot. Wow,
Unbelievable.
how unique piece is that, Timmy? This is probably one of the most unique pieces. It looks like a gas gauge.
It's like a music gauge. You know those like you got these music instruments from 1970s audio.
So you set
audio
the
instruments.
time by.
Look at that,
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
retro.
cool. That's really cool.
right? And the at like center over there at 6 o'clock, there's a running seconds, and there's a date too.
There's a
If you
date,
see-
and it's got a disc underneath for the running seconds.
Insane. Look at that jump back, instantaneous. It goes
Now,
to
did
the-
you buy it from the factory, or was it a
No, you
reseller?
can't buy them from the factory. You have to have a Japanese credit card and a Japanese address to buy them from the factory. So I had to buy it from a grey market dealer who marks it up 50%, 100%.
Oh,
Shut up.
Yeah.
markup.
Wow.
So retail is 484,000 yen, which is about 3,068 USD.
I ended up paying. It was advertised for £4,900.
Ooh.
They knocked off 300, and then I got a voucher for 650. So I ended up getting it for £3,900. But then I had to pay VAT on it. I had to pay £900 VAT on it.
Wow, that's complicated, but it's a beautiful watch. Your currency compared to the Japanese currency is like incredible, because I guess the Japanese currency is like shit right now. So it's beautiful.
So how
watch.
much was it then for you?
In total, it cost me 4,000 with VAT, 4,800 pounds.
It's not bad.
It's really not that bad. This is a great watch.
It's double retail.
Thomas Burnett,
Look,
congratulations.
Yeah,
This
that's
is awesome.
$6,400. I love it, but
I love it too.
that's a lot of money.
It's so unique, and yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
If this was coming out of Switzerland, this would be like 80 grand.
passion. Thomas got that passion the love for watches. He's willing to go an extra mile.
Put that on the
Way
wrist.
above
What's the
retail.
size? What's the size?
It's 42.5. I'll put it on the wrist. I'll just take off my Siderius.
Oh, look at this strap. That looks like it's got a houndstooth
It's
jacket.
a tweed strap.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
made out of recycled tweed
Very,
jacket.
very, very Scottish. I like it.
That's an Irish brand,
okay.
Siderius.
Oh,
Okay.
no
Oh.
way. That's a beautiful watch. I know about that brand.
I
They
don't
have a
know about
watch
that brand. I like
shaped
that
like
watch a lot. Wait, who makes that watch? Damn.
Irish
This
brand.
is after a model after. It's the shape is modeled after Newgrange, which is
Yes.
a Neolithic monument in Ireland, which tells the time. And it's actually called the Noth model. So Newgrange, Noth, and Doth are three Irish monuments that make up Brunabonia, an area of Ireland which is goes back to 5,000, more than 5,000 years. It predates Stonehenge.
Oh wow.
So it's
Like the oldest time-telling device.
It's one of the oldest time-telling device in Europe. Yeah.
And actually, there are groups to go and see it in action every year. I think 17 or something like that. People are allowed to go and witness the solstice or whatever it's called.
The solstice, winter solstice.
Yeah, and it's very brief. You're there in this very small room, and you can watch the light
sun
hit.
during the solstice, the sun shines down your tumulus with a big tunnel, and shines right down this tunnel to the end of it, and that's how farmers knew when to sow their crops. It was one of the first methods of indication of time for
That's
man.
how they got super efficient at farming. They were farming the shit out of that land. You know,
Yeah.
They invented that hill to maximize the potential for farming. You guys understand? Every inch of that land was being farmed the heck out of. They were making so much grain. And that technology, timekeeping device technology, allowed us to be here. And that watch celebrates the technology kind of in a modern fashion.
Oh, that's
Very
a beauty.
cool,
That's a beauty.
right? And now
Really,
we've
really
got
nice.
this.
Congratulations.
And where's well?
Thomas Burnett, you're killing it. That's a beautiful watch.
Holy
And
shit.
And all that timekeeping in the ancient days and civilization has turned into Tim with a $15,000 watch and he won't set the time. That's how far we've digressed.
It's lost all its meaning.
The work they had to do and you couldn't. Anyway, that looks great on your wrist.
It looks really good, actually. I like everything about it. The strap. I like
What's
the look.
What size your wrist? What size your wrist, Thomas?
6 1/4 inch.
Oh wow! I thought it was bigger than
So
that.
if I just set the time back properly, it's 10 and 5 minutes. I'll just say a bit further back, so that's about the right time.
Very nice. JC, what's the size of your wrist? Is it like 6.5? You look like a 6.5 inch.
6 3/4.
Okay, there we go. All right, you're the same size as me. You look about the same size as me.
Mickey, the work that they have done has allowed us to sit here tonight on this Friday evening and witness Thomas Burnett pick up one of the most celebrated new independent watchmaker.
GPHG 2024 Challenge Prize winner.
Is a winner. This is a winner's watch.
Yeah.
Really?
The guy who makes these complications, let's be honest, is
how many of these do they make a year? Do you know?
I don't know, Tim. Not too many. They've brought out a new model this year, which is going for a ridiculous amount. The number 5
They
the
made a
optical effect
minute
number
repeater.
5
Timmy,
is
pull that
a
up real quick.
Wandering Owls watch, which is going for about £10,000, £13,000.
Well, there you go. So this thing's probably gonna be like an investment down the road too.
Thomas, Toby wants to know if you're an hour slow. I think it's 11 o'clock where you're at.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, okay. So let's change that.
This is the new watch that they made. Look at this. They keep stepping up the technology.
Timmy, how come we never talked about this? You're dropping the ball here. Okay.
I did talk about it. It was
Well,
on
I
the
never
front
saw
page.
this on your. I never saw this
You
on your
missed it.
stream.
You were away on that day.
We talked about
Busy,
it. We talked about it.
busy with an AP girl.
Okay.
Well, here we can see the lineup. Look at this beautiful lineup. 4 pieces so far in this legendary collection. And Thomas, you have a really great
Special piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, I never seen these before.
Yeah. Look, I think actually the one you have out of all of them, probably the most creative one, because I've seen the planetary system time telling. That's like an work. The minute repeater, that's great, cool. The first one is very simple, but this one, that's fucking cool. Double
Well,
retrograde.
The first one looks like almost like an work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The first one's a jump power.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 7.5 is jump power. The 6 is a retrograde. This one, and the number 5, the new one, is a wandering hours. I haven't seen the square one before.
Yeah, wandering hour, jump hour, retrograde hour. They're doing all kinds of variety of time telling. I can't wait to see what they're gonna come up with next. But this, I love this as a collection, right? This guy is a creative genius, developing this brand and at such an affordable price point.
I don't get the price point.
How big is this company? I mean, how big is this? How can
Tiny,
you do
tiny. Dude, you know how many of these watches there's going to be? Here we go. They're priced 108,000. Okay. Oh, limited edition, undecided production number, and availability is also undecided. They don't even know how they're gonna sell it. Okay. They probably made 300 pieces, whatever. It's. I wonder what do you what do you do from here? Do you come back and you come back with new dials? Would you like Thomas? Would you like him to continue developing and inventing new complications, or come
Yeah,
back and revisit colors?
definitely. Yeah, it'd be great to see more stuff coming from him.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Thomas Burnett, that's a great pickup. I mean, that is absolutely a great pickup. Congrats.
dude.
I mean,
great.
it is using a Miyota movement. It's using a Miyota-based movement with a retrograde module on top. So it's not groundbreaking watchmaking.
Yeah, but the thing is, to have an idea like that is huge.
It's the aesthetic. It's the aesthetic. It's all about the aesthetic with this watch.
I like it. I really like
You're
it.
not going to see anybody else wear one, are you? Let's put it that way. It's just not going to happen, is it? But that's part of the appeal, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really.
And it's different from the kind of the Rolex, right? The safe.
Absolutely not the same
sure bet. Yeah.
Not the same old dive watch or the same old.
It's interesting too. The wire lugs work with this thing.
Yeah.
So how do you tell 1 p.m. to midnight? Is there an indicator that shows
No,
night
there
versus
isn't an
day?
AM/PM. There isn't an AM/PM indicator. No.
Okay. You just gotta look outside, and if it's light out, it's the morning, and if it's dark out, it's night. That's fine.
Yeah.
What is the hole on the dial on the right there? Or not hole,
It's a date window.
Okay, you just can't see down in it.
Oh, let me get a different angle, maybe from a different. Oh, not this one. Oh, there we go. There you can see.
Okay.
It's a small Small.
It's a little small. That little
Okay.
wheel is a seconds. That rotates round slowly.
Mhm.
So you see it running.
Ah,
Yeah, that runs all the time.
The one in the center, he means. This one right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Yeah.
Thomas, Tim will give you 17,000 USD right now for it.
I mean, dude,
Nah,
This is the
fucking-
watch that the watch YouTuber needs, not that box of shitters you got, Timmy.
Look at this. There's I would have loved to add this type of a watch to my collection.
Wasn't it a raffle you had to join for them to pick you or something like that?
But this one?
Yeah, or on all of them. I remember it says raffle or
No,
something.
not this
I
one.
think you do need to enter a raffle to
Yeah.
buy these. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
go to
do.
the website, Timmy.
Really?
Yeah, go to the website.
But then you need a Japanese credit card to buy one. So
Oh my god.
So they're trying to only have it in the Japanese market, I guess.
yeah, he's just selling to the Japanese market. So it's crazy.
And you got around the system, huh? They're coming after you.
Well, it's just a grey market, isn't it? It's
I know.
they go to the grey market, they up the price.
Click on the top right where it says shop, Timmy.
Shop top right. Okay, yep. Hmm. Oh, right here. Let's say this one. Raffle. Yeah, it says raffle. Your item has been dispatched. Look at this. I have been dispatched. Yeah.
Oh, you got one. Good job, Tim.
Yeah, I've got one coming my way. Look at this. Your item has been dispatched. Dude, I'm a winner. I got one. Guys,
Well, how much is 484,000 yen?
$3,068
There you go. It's either that or you can buy a Ford Bronco.
who's gonna get the bill?
for $3,000.
Somebody out there is gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait.
I actually like this watch a lot. Thomas Burnett, congratulations. How come we've never seen these things, Timmy? What's
We
going on?
have. We've talked about this 3
Okay.
or 4
all
times.
right. I'm okay.
When you're off in your mansions with your
yeah,
girls
or whatever.
and,
My shacks. Yeah.
in your yachts and your Ferraris, we're doing this.
I don't have Ferrari, but they're
Porsche.
too expensive. They're too expensive.
Porsche or
I like the strap too. It reminds me of
I do too.
I had an Omega, an older Omega Speedmaster.
Shoemaker.
Shoemaster.
Speedmasters,
Yep,
yeah, they
I've
come
had-
out with that kind of strap.
Yep, you read my mind, Thomas. I love you.
look at that. That's the dome sapphire.
I actually
crystal.
like this a lot too.
You like the
Yeah,
planetary.
I like it.
Planetary is cool as well.
I like the case on it.
Yes, different case on each one.
Yeah.
I wonder what is the what
That's
is the-
40.5. That one's 40.5. It said.
Look at this
So Timmy, what time is it?
on this one.
Yeah.
Hold on, let it come into view. Daniel Katz, 279 super chat winner. Tim's dinner. Thank you. What are you having for dinner tonight, Daniel?
Soup on my tie, on my shirt.
Soup from the tie. What kind of soup? Pumpkin soup? Man, Thomas, great choice. Now, so this is an independent watch brand.
Yeah.
Why are you going into an independent? You feel like it's good time.
I like
safety there.
quirky time telling,
Yeah.
time telling techniques. I bought a Mad one. That
Mhm.
was okay. I won the raffle. Well, I didn't win the raffle. I got the consolation prize. Lucky Clover one for all the people that didn't win the raffle. But I like that. That was a starting block. And then this I love. I'd love to get a Hodinkee 3.
Well, there's a lot of those on eBay. For pricing, you can see that they're out of Japan, it looks like you can get it for about the price you paid, and then you got to pay the import tax to the U.S. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
They're all out of Japan. Like there's dozens of them.
Yeah.
No U.S. sellers.
There's one for sale in the US at the moment on eBay.
Yeah, there's okay, I haven't found it yet.
There's one in the US at the moment.
US only. Oh, it's being bid on. It's at $7,223. 27 bids, and there's still over 2 days left. So that's going to go well over what you paid, I think.
Yeah.
So, safe bet.
Do you think you could get it serviced in the UK, or would it have to go back to Japan?
I don't know, JC. That's a good point. I don't know whether I'd have to, whether an independent watchmaker could service it. It's only Miyota-based movement, but you have to take the top. You have to undo the screws on the top to to access the movement. You take the top off. You don't go through the back. You take the top off, and then the movement comes out.
What about these screws on the bezel? They're functional screws?
Yeah, you unscrew those screws on the bezel, and you take the top of the case off to get to the movement.
Wow. Hello, Daniel Katz.
Daniel.
Thomas Burnett just picked up this piece.
Wow, Thomas.
Yeah.
Through back channels, I've been watching Slow Horses, the show Slow Horses. So again, and a lot of spying and conniving in that show. So
you had an assassin get this watch for you,
maybe,
Thomas?
I don't know, Thomas, but
was this taken off somebody's dead wrist?
Yeah. We won't tell. It's a secret.
Yakuza.
Hello, Mr. JC84 for the first time.
Hey, hello.
Hey,
Daniel.
He's one of my favorites. Gotta be nice, but you're always nice, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I think I just like all the watches you like, Tim G. I don't know what it is. Everything you bring up, I tend to like. I think that's what it is.
That's good. I appreciate that.
That's the sign of a sick mind, JC.
Yeah, I've started to realize that.
Now you have to start hitting on a bunch of chicks, and you'll be all set.
So you got to take the top off. I understand you have to take the top off.
That's what she said.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people tell me. To get to my heart, they have to take off my head. But
it's really nice.
But of them.
Great watch. I mean, really a phenomenal watch.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful piece.
Matter of fact, I can see Daniel Katz wearing this watch.
I could. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy. 1916 has one of those Tim Masso reviews on Thomas's watch.
Really?
Pull it up and see what he says.
Oh.
I don't think you have anything bad.
I just put it in the private chat if you want.
Oh, we've got it right here, guys. What a wonderful Christmas gift this is. Also, whoa, George, Timbo, Merry Xmas, and Happy New Year. Thank you for another year of laughs, fun, and friendship. Cheers to all in the chat. Thank you so much, George.
Mr. George, he can eat again, so thank you.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, George.
I want to say hello to Kojak if he's out there.
Merry Christmas, George, and all the other holiday stuff.
And Merry Christmas to all of your Bethune that you own.
All the Bethunes.
Yeah.
The Bethune.
Which George is that? I can't keep track with
George Vargas.
George Vargas.
Oh, that's Vargas.
He can do a museum with Bethunes, which is good.
The Bethune. By the way, I think the Bethune is going to be one of the brands of the future coming up.
Timbo.
Hey.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, George.
Thomas.
George.
Good,
Happy Friday.
Good evening. Good to see you, Thomas. I haven't seen you in a long time.
How you doing, my friend?
Good, buddy. How you been?
Yeah, cool.
You had a great time. I saw
Dubai.
at Dubai. I saw some of the videos. It looked awesome.
It was awesome. We had a great time. Yeah.
I wish I was there with you, Timmy. You always, as you can attest,
I wish you were there with us,
together
George.
in California. You know?
George, I wish you were there with us, running 87 stories
Oh yeah.
down the shaft
Yeah.
Yes.
of an, of an
I just
elevator with an alarm blasting.
yes. I just love
This
that
is
story.
not.
Yeah.
I love that
This
story.
is not a drill.
Daniel left his watches behind. You go running back up there and get the watches. I love that.
I got Daniel's phone
The
and his
passport.
3 watches.
My passport,
Nice.
maybe.
And your
Also.
passport. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is a fascinating cast because we've got Thomas from Britain, right? We got JC from Britain. We got George from LA. We got Mickey from Atlanta. We got Daniel Katz from our beloved Toronto. And then we've got Tim Wright in stinking New York City. That used to be a shithole in Brooklyn, but now it's like so expensive you can't afford anything. And then you've got me like wherever. So
Right.
On Nantucket Island.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And Daniel, I got something for you.
Oh,
Ooh.
One more time.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's okay.
Well,
that was a great 7th game, by the way.
Oh, God.
Congratulations.
that was an awesome series, Daniel. It was the best I've ever seen in the World Series.
What?
That was the best World Series I think I've ever seen.
Yes, for the winning side, but yes,
Oh,
Yeah. Everyone that wins says that.
Oh yeah.
Everyone in Toronto now is going through like on a couch or like with a shrink, but everything
Right.
other than that is fine. Yeah.
And Tim G, nice to see you. Mickey, always nice to see you. And JC, I don't think I've ever met, so a pleasure to meet you.
I'm not going, Tim G. I'm not going with the shrink because she's overly booked right now. I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay.
Daniel, did you watch this TikTok? This lady, she fell in love with her shrink. And she thought, she hallucinated the whole thing. She thought he was coming on to her.
Yeah.
Because she was doing this whole like everything to her was like reverse psychology. Oh, it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Got to be careful out there with these shrinks.
Yeah.
Timbo, I have an unboxing for you.
Oh, another unboxing.
Yeah.
George, we just had the first unboxing. I don't know if you've seen Thomas Burnett just pulled out.
No, I didn't see it. I was running errands.
Look at this. Oh, Tuca Low-Tech, baby.
Oh wow. I'm sorry, Thomas. What's the name of the brand on that? I'm not familiar with this.
Show the video, Tim.
Uh-huh. Oh, here, we can play this video.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
This is, here, let's just watch a couple of minutes of this video.
Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us, tmosso@the1916company.com for purchase, pricing, and availability questions regarding this watch.
Oh, they're selling
And you will wish to regard this watch because I've been dreaming of this review for a very long time.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time coming. One of the most lauded watches of the last 2 years. In fact, it has a longer history. The Japanese made Otsuka Low-Tech number 6, originally back in 2015, but it was sufficiently revised with, among other things, sapphire crystals for 2024, making it eligible for that year's GPHG, the Oscars of watchmaking. And competing as such, it qualified for and then won the challenge category for ingenious price point sensitive watches. So that's what you have with this timepiece. A watch that is universally wearable, created by the visionary Jiro Katayama in the outskirts of Tokyo. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. But
I guess, look, I think this is, there you go. It's created by a genius at an unbeatable price. And finishing is just outstanding. Thank you so much, Cloud Can, for $10 super chat. Class Act panel. Happy holidays.
Hey, let me ask you a question while I think of it. I
Holidays.
wonder how you, if the lugs look like they're like my radiomir, where I have to unscrew the screws and pull the lugs out. Look at that strap on that. How do you change the lugs, Thomas?
Good question.
Oh, it's a good question.
Go back on that video, Tim. He showed, I think he showed he showed the back where we could, on the back.
Oh, here.
They're right there.
Oh,
So,
maybe from the inside. You have to unscrew.
No,
take
you
out the whole
can't.
cylinder.
You can't. There must be some way of.
It must be screwed from the inside. From
well, the
inside
back,
case.
Thomas, the back obviously unscrews as well. You can see that that's what those holes are for. I think for them to unscrew it, I would think.
Yeah.
What size is this, Thomas?
42.5.
Although,
it doesn't look too
okay, yeah,
bad.
1916 called it 43, so I was wondering.
Can you change the strap, Thomas? If you can't move the, like, is there a way through the?
You must
There
be
has
able
to
to
be.
change the
Has to be.
strap. You must be able to. I don't know how you do it yet, though.
Okay.
It was only
On the
7,000
Japanese
pounds. He's just gonna throw it away when the straps.
Jeez. Jeez.
Miyota.
No, I bet it has like a spring bar between those things.
Mhm.
It's just
How?
a regular spring bar. Well, it's just a spring bar,
Where?
isn't it? It looks like it just ends in the spring bar.
Go back to the beginning where he shows the back. You wouldn't want a spring bar. Like, where would the
I
spring
think
bar?
it's right here where when it curves.
You just
Ooh,
can't
that's-
see it.
You think
Hopefully-
it's the whole thing just runs through like that?
Oh, that's what my Radiomir was. That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah, I know. But maybe in this case, it's got a spring bar. I don't know.
Unless those two screws above it.
Oh, maybe Thomas can take a look. Thomas, do you see? Is there a spring bar here at the end of the lug?
I haven't checked. Don't want to so fiddle with it at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Let's not damage it. We just got it. Okay. Well, Thomas, you would be also surprised, but we've got another unboxing.
Yeah, let's
There
go.
you go. So,
Join us.
Timmy, I don't show up on the streams as often as I do because life is busy, family, this, that, business, whatever else. So when I do
Holidays,
show
man.
up, I try to bring you something good. I don't think this watch has been unboxed on your stream. Just saying that.
Cool.
I
So
like it.
first of all,
It's
shout
amazing.
out to
Fresh.
Alex, CloudCan, James the advisor. I believe I saw Goldfinger in there too. So
That's right.
shout out to all of you. So let me show you the
Yeah.
box, and you guys could see. I just kind of hit it a little bit, but this is
Access
a
dental.
pretty serious box.
Oh,
Okay.
it looks like a paddock box. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
well, could be Timbo. Let's take a look, shall we?
Cheers
All
to
right.
all in the chat, guys. Smash that upvote
Oh
button.
well, Timmy, you know that it is.
Oh,
You know that it is.
Oh, very nice.
Shall we open this up together?
A Patek
Very
Philippe
nice.
for Christmas. That's
All
one of the
right.
greatest gifts.
Oh, sweet.
So let's.
And one of these has never been unboxed. We've had a share of
Yes.
paddocks. So
would you like
interesting.
to take a guess on which one it might be?
Sport or dress?
It's a combination, actually. Mickey, good question. It's
Hmm.
both.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it's the new pilot watch.
I'll say the 5212A.
We've done the
5212, okay.
we've done the travel time for sure, haven't we,
Mhm.
Tim?
Well, we've done the travel time.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
The weekly calendar.
Could it be the AutoZone? I'm loving the AutoZone.
Hmm.
Get in.
Nice
let's go.
guess, but not AutoZone.
Because it is kind of sports
And
dress.
it's not anything in the Nautilus line because
Is
I
it on a
already had
bracelet?
the Nautilus
Is it on a bracelet or a strap?
strap.
I got it. 6112.
Nice guess, Tim G, but a little bit off.
Okay.
And is what color is the dial?
That would give it away. Mickey. That
Oh,
would
okay,
give it
Total
away.
giveaway.
That helped. That helps.
It's not the platinum with the salmon dial.
No, JC. Nope. Sorry.
Is there any orange in it?
Nope.
It would be
no
too
orange.
dressy, no?
I
No
like
orange.
that salmon doll.
Yeah.
Oh,
And just
look
to
at
prove
that.
it's authentic and real, I'll show the paperwork. I don't want anybody saying it's fake, this, that, or whatever.
No nonsense
know.
here.
Yeah,
Don't do
no nonsense. I
fake
got to come in.
channel.
I've got my certificate and everything. Just
Let's
to
see
show
here.
you.
Oh, I love
It's authentic. It's
Box and
authentic.
papers,
Okay.
box and
All right,
papers.
Box, papers.
So
there you go.
let's
Everything
think
is
about
there.
a dial color gives it away.
they use the highest quality paper for the
Yes,
certificate.
that they do. I have to give that.
It's really official. Ooh, could it be a chrono? Could it be a chrono?
Not a chrono, Timbo.
Oh, it's not a chrono. Okay, cool.
It's on a strap. We can't know the dial.
It does have a strap.
Oh,
It's on a strap.
Yeah.
We can't know the color. It's sport and dress.
Mhm.
mm.
And precious metal.
And precious metal.
And precious metal.
Of course.
So the weekly it's not the weekly calendar then.
Nope.
No. What could it be? So
And
what
precious
could
metal.
it be?
JC, do you have
So
any
many
guesses?
options. Guys, try to
I'm
get
thinking of the watch and I can't think of the reference, but it's an absolute stunner and it's high end and it's got all the wheels and it's kind of see through on the dial and I just cannot picture the reference.
Okay,
It's
so
very, very high end.
That's expensive. That
Well,
one.
let me just
522G. Who said 522G?
The retrograde.
No, it's not. So let's take a look, shall we, together?
Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
let's do
All
it.
right, here we
at
go.
this.
One, two.
Always
With a
always
beautiful
one of those.
piano.
Oh no!
Oh.
Too bad.
Oh.
Too bad. Here we go.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, no
Well done.
way.
So,
Yeah.
Are you
not only did I get this,
I was close, but well
you were
done.
close, Tim G. I got this actually in the gray. I saved about $35,000.
I'm sure. It's a beautiful watch.
So there you
Gorgeous.
really?
You saved that
yeah.
much?
That is nice.
Gray market was $35K less.
It's $100,900 MSRP. When you include taxes, it's about 108, and I got it roughly for about 70. And it is
Congratulations. That's awesome.
it
That's
is a
beautiful watch.
October 2025. How's that?
That is
Somebody
beautiful,
somebody paid
George.
full price for this, and you cannot beat
Brand
the value.
Wow. They paid the
You
tariff
cannot beat
price
the
as well.
value. Yep, you cannot beat the value.
Congratulations.
All right,
Travel time.
5326.
How do you change the time the actual
So
time
there are
on-
four. So there's four little pushers, two on each side.
Got
This
it.
is an annual calendar date and moon phase, actually.
And what's
And,
it called?
GMT.
What's this one called?
5326.
Really nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
Very
awesome-
nice.
This button here adjusts the month, and then I'm sorry, I take it back. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this out of the way so you guys can see it a little better.
Oh my God.
1 second here. So I like these deep value plays. I love this watch. So this one, you can see is it coming through okay? Tim?
Yeah,
Can
pretty
you
good.
see it?
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
So you've got the day and the month, and then the date is down here.
And a moon phase.
Moon phase, and it's a travel time indicator. So,
That's
incredible.
Beautiful, George.
yeah.
And what size
So-
is that? It's on the larger.
This is
pad.
actually 42, but it feels like a 41 to me. Yeah, there you go, Timbo. That's it right
Wow.
I
Yeah.
love that dial. What's the other one they do that doesn't have all the complications that
there.
have
It's
that
just
dial?
Calatrava. Yeah, just
5112.
Yeah.
I like the call. I like that one. That's
Yeah.
within my price range.
George, is it lug to lug less than 50?
Oh yeah, by
Okay.
far,
Okay.
by far. So there you go.
Beautiful watch. Indices
Yeah.
gorgeous. Not only that, but the case back, Timmy, the case back on
Yeah.
this is literally gorgeous. It's a
So-
micro rotor. It's literally gorgeous.
Yes, exactly,
Mm.
Tim G.
Oh.
You know your stuff.
Dude, look at
That dial is so special. I've tried on the simpler version of that, and
Yes.
it's so subtle, the change in color from light to dark. It's very, very special.
I'm
Very,
actually
very nice dial.
Timbo. I'm actually going back home to South Coast Plaza this upcoming week, and I'm going to take it down there. I'm going to have them fix the moon phase on that and get
What
it
happened?
adjusted right.
What happens to the moon phase?
Well, he
Well,
needs
I
to get
just wanna
it
make
set.
sure it's set-
Sync it.
set it
Sync-
right.
You know, it's a sync.
Oh
Sync it with the
yeah,
month,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's a big deal. You got to be
Yeah.
careful when it's a full moon. And,
Right.
This is a great way to put it to work to get that moon phase.
Yeah,
Is it, George, is it a tremblage dial?
It's the I call it the charcoal. Do you see that? The
Yeah.
charcoal. Is that what do they call that? Is that what they call the tremblage? I don't think it's the tremblage.
The
is it?
pattern on it. Is it a tremblage? The
Blotchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
texture.
Oh yeah, yes.
The coinage
Yep.
sides are so nice, and
It's really nice.
how the
It's
lugs
yep.
sit where there's a little gap. I love those little
Yep.
touches.
So
That's what you're paying for. That
Well,
is
And it's
so
not very
nice.
thick either. I like the way Paddock did this. It's
Mm.
not thick. It's pretty thin. So
let me ask you a
it's great.
question. What's going on with Paddock on some of these? Because that Calatrava, the one that I like, is like a $60,000 or $70,000 watch, right?
I'm
This
not
the
sure about the
Yes, the
MSRP on that.
tariffs.
and
It's
they're
the
Yeah.
selling for
tariffs.
32 on Chrono and less. So certain
Mickey,
watches are taking a hit,
it's
aren't they?
it's interesting because when this watch came
Yeah.
out like 2-3 years ago, it was 72 or 73. Now all of a sudden it's over 100,000. So
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's a gorgeous watch, and it's precious metal, and you can't go
yeah.
wrong with it. It's just a gorgeous watch. Congratulations.
Hey,
Okay, no, I
thanks.
lied, Timmy. The
Mm.
Calatrava is only 52,000.
Jesus.
But still,
Yeah.
immediately buy it new gray. It's 20 grand less.
You can
Right.
get it you can get the Calatrava and Jama Shop new for 39 grand.
I don't want to dox the guy who owned this, but he owned it just for like
3 months,
yeah.
less than.
Yeah. October 15th, 2025. So
Why did he buy it? Just
I would
to
assume to
purchase history?
get a purchase history, I would think,
Because it is a really cool watch.
Yeah.
I know a collector who really wanted to get this one, and at a time, I remember talking to him. These were going for like double retail when they first came out.
Really?
Uh-huh. Double retail, and then we saw it
Mm.
drop down to like 80% of retail. Dude, but this is a lot of watch.
There's a lot of watch, beautiful movement in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Let me ask
their
you,
new movement, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
It
Right,
is.
Thomas? It's their new movement, right?
New
It's the
movement.
first time this type of a combination of complications was ever done. So it's the
Right.
first time you got an annual calendar with travel time
And moon phase.
and moon phase, of
I
course.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
two? Do you have
Yeah.
two straps with that, George?
I'm sorry, Tim G, what'd you say, buddy?
Do you have two straps with that?
No, I'm gonna get that tan strap you guys are seeing. This comes with the dark black strap.
Got it. Okay.
Dude, it's also such perfect for the trend because right now it's all about that Havana colors. This is perfect for summer. Smoke a cigar, wear this watch. That's what it's all about.
Funny you said that. I was about to go outside and smoke a cigar, but it's so damn cold in this place. It's
Oh,
yeah.
oh
You know,
no.
I would never get. It's beautiful. First of all, congratulations, George. I would
Thanks,
never
Daniel.
get this watch for me because I'd ruin every complication in this piece. Inadvertently, of course.
Well, I think they made it foolproof, I think, to be honest with you,
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, because I know that I'm pretty sure they wouldn't make it so complicated that they would you'd be playing with it and then you ruin the gears or something.
Yeah, or you let
So,
let Tim play with it, and he sets the time at 10 p.m. and the whole thing's foobar.
right.
But if
You gotta be
Kojak
careful.
was here, he would vouch for me and say I'm very creative at ruining things. So I don't know.
I
By the
really
way,
like
my
the
watch.
symmetry of that dial. So I mean, just to mention, the date is quite subtle. It's in the middle at the bottom. It doesn't
Yeah.
stand out,
Yeah.
and it's perfect. The design, the proportions.
Symmetry.
It's absolutely nailed. It looks perfect. There's nothing that jumps out at me and says that looks odd or it's out
And
of
and
line.
then it
It's just
seems
perfect.
like a watch too you could wear. No
Mhm.
disrespect, but people would go, "Oh, he's wearing a Hamilton." Like unless you knew or
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
close. It's
And I'm
not
good
like
with that.
wearing. Well, yeah, of course you are. It's not like wearing an RM or something where people are like, or a solid
No.
gold dancer. This
They
just
thought I
looks
was
like
wearing one of those what do they call those? Not Frank Mueller, but the knockoff
Yeah.
RM.
You know,
I'm like, yep, that's what it is.
Hang on, Daniel's got a joke. Go ahead, Daniel.
no,
Okay,
it's not.
Daniel,
No,
here we
come
go.
on. I'm not going to say a joke all the time. If I'm trying to think of a joke, I'll ruin it. I'm saying something serious for once.
Okay, we're ready.
Like in theater, I'm using as an analogy. In theater or in a really good novel, The art is not necessarily in the words, but the subtext and the space between the lines. And in this work, the feel of the piece is that silent killer. It's you'll know you got something wonderful when you have it in your hands and you're feeling it, and you see it right in front of you. How everything is just so refined. Now, Mickey, you said if we can use words explain some of it. You did say some of those good qualities just now about it, and also our new friend here. But there's just something that is ineffable about the piece, George, that when you first opened it or when you noticed it before, it's just the feel, the texture. There's that X factor that makes it a true piece of art.
Well, for me, Daniel, it's the anthracite dial, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the dial is what makes this in the
because
Calatrava.
because it's just Paddock doesn't do this type of dial. They do blue and all kinds of other colors, but this is kind of a rarity. And so I thought, well, I really like this. I like the travel time because I do travel quite a bit these days, and it's nice to have that function. It's probably the most useful complication, I think, out there. I really don't care about the moon phase, but that's just comes along with it. But plus, to save 35, 40,000 is always a good thing.
Of course. I guess I'm trying to give it a little spiritual edge to it.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, George. I love that.
Thanks,
I love the Arabic numerals that they're so. It's such nice fonts. That font they've used. I love the travel time aspect of it. It's I love the fact that it's a calendar, the whole package, the moon phase. It's a beautiful watch. Congratulations,
Timmy. Check private chat. Pull up the that watch on Paddock. The video that they play on the background is like you could just stare at it like it was a TV show. Like pull up that video.
Let's get Chris's super chat, Timbo.
Yeah. Chris, thank you so much for the $5. George, love the asphalt dial. Sorry, guys.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Thank you. Travel time, another amazing pickup. What right?
Thank you, Chris. Hey, nice to see you, buddy.
George, I don't know how you get up in the morning and decide what the hell you're going to wear out of the house. That's what I don't know.
This is the watch that you no longer have to make that decision. You've got one watch. That's the only watch you need. It's got perfect combination of complications. It's got annual calendar with travel time. It's the ultimate dressy watch because perpetual calendars, they're great, sure, but it's a little bit excessive.
Well, I got to tell you,
you must have a travel time in a modern day, Tim, right? With all the travel, you must have travel time. And this
travel time, I'm pretty much on the East Coast and sometimes in Wyoming. But
the ultimate 2025 complication.
Yeah, there you go, George. The moon phase to me is like really important because of the. I actually love where you live in the sense of where you're near Balboa Island. And so the high tide every 12 and like 25, 12 hours and 25, I don't know, minutes or 12 hours and 30 minutes is a full high tide. So that moon phase actually gives you the high tides and low tides.
And George, you said 41 millimeter?
I thought it was 42, but Alex said it's 41.
Yeah, Paddock says it's 41. And with all that complication, sorry, Thomas, I interrupted you. It's only 11 millimeters thick. Think about that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's pretty thin.
It's really nice. It's an excellent watch. It's a phenomenal watch.
The ultimate watch. Cloud Can, $5. Even if you net more at the AD, George's time and status is way too valuable to be waiting and playing the stupid games all of ours are. Yeah, I would rather do anything than play games at the AD.
And $35,000 is not like 2,000. It's $35,000.
No, it's a big chunk of change.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, of course, I mean if you can find one this new and brand spanking new, barely touched, this is like the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting, Tim G. Funny you brought that up because I was looking at these for like a while, and some of them, like from the 2025 that I saw, was like from January or February, and then there was 2024s, 2023s, and so when I saw something that was like, October-ish, I'm like, well, that's pretty damn good for the price, and it's pretty good savings, I thought. Because I think if you go to their website, I think it's like
Oh,
$100,900.
they
Something for this,
they just really went up within the last 6 months because of
It's crazy.
crazy because I actually do like that pilot watch, and that's $73,000. I mean, that's just silly to buy from.
Yeah, George. It's 100,721.
There you go. There you go.
Right,
And
awesome.
the funny thing is the store that this came out of, the AD, is my Paddock AD store. How do you like
no.
Well, they should have.
Really, how ironic.
They should have asked you for it. That's how I look at it.
Well, I mean, if they offered me this at that money, I'd probably say no. I think I'll pass. I'm not in the Paddock game or anything like that. I just like the watch, and so everybody has a price they're willing to pay for a watch. And I don't think this is appropriately priced, but it's worth whatever people are willing to pay for it, I guess, right, Tim?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's a gorgeous movement. It's absolutely a gorgeous movement. I mean, it's top. It's top.
And look, it's also important to recognize certain trends that are temporary and not get caught up in getting the watch. So it was very smart that you held off, did not buy it when it was like going above retail, and now when it came down to a price point where you feel like it's a fair price for this watch, because you know what, like I look at it and it's the only thing that's like this out there.
Mhm.
There's nowhere else out there is there a watch in this size, 41 by 11 millimeters. That's a perfect size with the combination of those complications. And those are just like perfect complications. Travel time, you must get the travel time nowadays. The Rolex Batman or the Guinness, right? Those are the best Rolexes. And so here you got the complication for the travel, and you got your annual calendar. This is so cool. And
I think so. You get multiple, complications for a pretty fair price, I thought.
yeah, it's a 1-2 punch winners watch with the biggest open case back that Paddock could have ever done. You get
That's
that
really
movement
nice.
full display.
Really, really nice. I have
That
to say,
is
I was in the
nice.
Patek store in the summer in London. I think the staff there are really, really nice people.
Mm,
Make everybody and make you feel really welcome. They show you all the watches. There's no snobbery. There's no really, really nice company. Can't say that
right,
about everyone in that category, but
right.
very good people to deal with.
I would say the same with my AD as well. So,
Mm.
yeah,
It's
I
also
would imagine it
cool.
runs true globally.
right.
They've got their philosophy, the people they take on, and
It's also cool that it's not another Nautilus or Aquanaut.
Did we get PG super chat, Timbo?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Sorry. Also, we got Kojak. Kojak says also pick up
Thanks,
George
Kojak. Thanks,
Square
Alex.
and Health. And PG, $2 super chat. Congratulations, George.
Thanks,
PG,
PG.
we love Chagrin Falls.
Mm-hmm. Also, Wristwatch Holic. Congrats.
Yeah.
It's amazing complication model. Watchaholic is deep
Oh,
in
yeah.
Paddock.
Yeah.
He made one mistake though. He did not wear the Cubitus
Mm.
Dubai. It was the fatal mistake. Bark and Jack and Britt Pierce were there saying, "Where are the Cubitus wearers? Where are the Cubitus wearers? Where are all these Cubitus wearers?" There was none. Nobody showed up. He could have been a hero if he showed up with his two-tone Cubitus, but instead he brought the Daytona that so many other people had. Man,
Yeah. But he bought the Cubitus when we were in South Coast Plaza. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when he got it.
No, that's he had it when we
Yeah.
all met up at the Watch Time event. Remember?
Yeah. It was
And for those
badass.
of you, like I said before in the chats, you know, if you've never done a Tim Wright event, or I call it the Tim Wright experience, you got to do the Tim Wright experience. You know,
Okay.
it's full of let's just say hedonism and debauchery.
Okay, let's compare it to baseball here, George. Like the
Okay.
World Series, where would you put this on your roster?
I think that I agree. Somebody
Where?
else mentioned it. The 2001 World Series between the Yankees and the Diamondbacks was really good, but I think this is probably right up there, 1A, 1B, I think. Daniel,
No,
that's my.
Thank you. No, that
Yeah.
and I thank you. I'm flattered. But what I'm asking, I'm using the analogy. Your watch among your roster of watches, where would you wear it? The third one, the fourth pitcher, or the seventh, or what? Because you have a nice collection there.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
Nico.
now this is a funny story. I'm on this show. I just got a call from the AD for an Air King, and I turned it down.
Oh,
see,
that's hilarious.
Dang.
That's never. I guess I've been with you 4 years, Tim. So sooner or later,
Was that on your list?
For it.
Yeah, I put it on for my. I thought I was going to give it to my son, but we tried it on at where were we at? We tried one on, and he likes my Milgauss, and he's got the Blue Dial JGS 41. So I don't want an Air King. So I would take the previous one without the lugs.
Yeah,
I don't like the new one with the lugs.
I agree with you on that.
So that's me. Sorry to interrupt.
Could have been.
It was just a shitty Air King. Sorry, George.
There's nothing shitty about an Air King there.
Yeah.
Could have been third unboxing side.
Yeah.
Back to back. Cheeky Winders, thank you so much for 10 euros. Great show tonight.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. Oh yeah, that's right. Those are pounds. That's the big currency. Great show tonight,
hey,
Tim.
but let me say something. Something must be happening because she rattled off the other ones that I have her, and she's like, stand by. And then Kojak just got a call for his third Snoopy. Like things are changing out there. Like around Christmas, although around Christmas time is when I usually get calls because I think they hold them back, or maybe Rolex ships more in. But I've got a lot of watches around the holidays over the year, so I don't know.
It's over. No, Mickey, you're right. Your suspicion is correct. There is something happening in the watch industry. It was just recently news that for the first time ever, the employment of watchmakers have went down in the Geneva Valley. But I think it's for the mainstream stuff. As you saw, Breitling, it's done. But there's a lot of brands that I think will have, we'll have some companies just probably go bankrupt because it's unsustainable. There's too many watches. There's not enough people.
Well, and in some of those brands too, if you look at Breitling, for example, they have so many models of so many different versions. They've lost they've lost the point
of their brand.
Yeah, it's just, you don't know what they represent. You know, that's kind of what happened to Tag Heuer over the years when initially they had some pretty good models, but now you can't do it. Omega's.
That's why, Mickey, I'm so happy to see how Patek Philippe is navigating these turbulent times. Right? They've been very cautious with discontinuing and then reintroducing certain hot models that they have in their catalog, and their ability to keep it kind of fresh. Right? Look at this watch. Right? This is a second in almost like a collection rebirth, right? They have the Calatrava, but I think they call it the monochrome dial because it looks like a picture, like a photograph taken with the camera.
Paddock says textured charcoal gray with black gradient rim.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, I always thought that it was
Charcoal
because
gray.
of the monochrome, like a photograph. When you take a photograph with like an old,
I think there was an
maybe,
article out about Breitling. It was their sales are down 25%. I think it was
yeah,
Watch Pro. I
that's
mean, that's
over.
huge.
And
Yeah, I mean,
you know that that brand, uh, Zodiac, they're
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
for $125.
Wow.
$1,500 watches.
Should have sold that shitter when we told you.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that was a mistake, but
That's the thing
here's what
about
it
that
is.
box of your secondary box. The longer you hold those
Just list them all. So just list them all on eBay. Get them out of the house. Get them out.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
either way, like I said, I thought it was
Mhm.
this was what I've been looking for about 7 months ish or so, and it happened to show up there, and I said, well, here's the best I can do, and they went back and forth, and
Yeah.
we were able to make a deal. So
And 7 months ago, I bet you that was a lot more expensive. So you did the
yeah,
right way.
it did come down about like $8,000. So
Yeah.
Wow. That's
and like I said, I have a strong feeling that the gentleman bought it and flipped it within a month, which is unfortunate because the AD is the AD I work with. Oh well, but
Now, would you ever
hell yeah.
wear that into your AD, or they?
yeah, good idea. Hey, guess what?
I was
mean,
going
I
to say
got
the same
I
thing.
got this from of somebody called
Yeah,
somebody.
Scott
Yeah,
Smith. You
yeah,
recognize Scott Smith's watch?
yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's probably one of their customers.
No, it is Timmy.
The guy,
It is
the
their
guy might.
customer. His name is written on there along with the AD's name.
Well,
Oh.
I'm surprised he sold that close to your region. You know,
Yeah.
he should have been selling that in New York or someplace like that, like across
Yeah.
the country.
Well, these days there's nothing like that because the internet connects everybody from everywhere, so it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like I said, I've only had it for a day now, so I've been wearing it, and it's got a nice loom to it too. The numbers all have a really nice loom, and it just it feels really nice. Like for a gold, white gold watch, it's pretty comfortable, very
Yeah, and it
comfortable.
has just the right. Would you call that patina? It has just the right. The hour markers. They're not that.
Hmm.
They're a little,
Oh,
or
like a
maybe
The
little
it's
bit
the
of
the
photos.
like
They
syringe
don't look
yellow.
ends,
bright white. They
yeah.
look like patina or.
Well, one is you use one for the home and one for the away.
So this is the two time zones, right? So
Right.
right now we've got two different locations. We got home. It's indicating that it's dark. Okay, so
Hmm.
it's 7 p.m. over there, I would guess, right?
Hmm.
I'm looking at the hollowed out, and then because that's the home time zone. So right now
Hmm.
he's traveling, and whatever the local time is, it's 10:10, and that's daytime.
Right.
So that's how that's working. So that's
And
pretty clever because I've seen watches like this that they have two time zones, but they don't show AM PM. And like, how the fuck are you supposed to use it?
And if you want to, you could move the one of the hands under the other hand, and you can just use it as a regular two-hander.
Yeah,
oh,
that's the
Hmm.
baller move,
Yeah.
wow.
right? By the way, so this is the Panerai that does the same thing, but it doesn't have the AM PM indicator. And how are you supposed to use it?
Do not compare this to that watch. What's
Just saying. Bad.
I was talking about ceramic earlier as well.
Mhm.
Ceramic, isn't it?
Yes, it was this Panerai. It is ceramic.
that's the one's 11. Oh, 15
40.
grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ceramica.
It's
That's a
very
That
nice
bronze
watch.
cool.
one that
It's a
they're
nice
doing,
watch.
that bronze one that came
Bargain.
out, damn, it was the most expensive, crazy price watch I've ever seen. It's like $18,000. It's just bronze.
Which one, JC? This one?
The Panerai just come out.
Oh,
I don't understand it. I was like, it's got to be 9 karat gold. Oh no, it's not. It's bronze. It's really nice looking. I
Oh, it's
Do you know
this
really,
the
one
really
right here.
like it.
Do you know
But
the
the
reference
price,
number?
yeah, that's the one. I just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
get it. I
Wow.
love it. I love it. I don't like bronze watches, but that is an insane price. Look at the price of that one.
Let's pull it up. Let's see here. Discover
Pull it
more.
up, Timmy.
The
Pull it up.
bronzo,
Pull it
yeah.
up.
Timmy, you still
It's
have your
really nice
you still
though.
have your Panerai?
I do.
You just passed the price, 17.9, I think.
Was it?
His one eye didn't catch it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
17.5.
17.5.
Wow.
17.
Yeah, that's the bronze should not pull in that much of a premium.
I mean, it shouldn't even be half that. It should be less than half.
Are they
I
calling
don't
it some
understand
kind of
it.
special bronze?
No,
Like,
no. I don't
Is it
get
limited
it.
edition?
Yeah, it is that, I think.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah. Oh, they're all limited. They're all
Yeah.
kind of limited. So
show that picture up a little
It's-
bit with the patina. No, up a little
500
bit.
it's
million.
really beautiful though. I mean,
Show
it's
the patina.
absolutely
Look at
stunning.
that. You gotta love
here on the
bronze if you
bronze.
want your watch to look like that after a year.
Yeah. Oh, so look at this. They have special one. Bronze is an alloy composed of copper and tin. Panerai developed a formulation with 8% tin and minimal impurities.
Yeah, but I'm not impressed by tin. A tin can is the cheapest thing in the world. Couldn't they have thrown some gold in there or something?
No, but you need
Tin.
tin there because when it combines, it combines on the molecular level, not like
I know, but
it's not like your lug is going to be made of tin.
So
But
I wanted to ask
minimal impurities.
Timbo and Thomas and Daniel too. Let's start with Tim. What was the most like, oh my God, watch you saw at the Dubai Watch Week?
Okay. I'll have to think about it a little bit. The
Thomas,
biggest.
What about you? Oh, go ahead, Timbo.
Oh, Thomas can go.
Me?
Thomas, yeah. At Dubai Watch Week.
I thought the Earth Freak, the Ulysses Nadan,
Oh yeah, Herbert. Yeah, I saw
Earth
that.
Freak was amazing collaboration.
Did you try it on? Were you able to try it on?
He had it in hand, but it wouldn't fit me. The representative was wearing one, and I didn't want to try his own watch on. I had a good talk with Felix Baumgartner, who's the co-founder of her work, along with Martin Fry, and he let me try on his watch, but it wouldn't fit me. But some other ones that I really liked. I loved the Angelus chronograph telemetry, the GPHG winning one that I saw. I loved all of them, George. I mean, you walk around and there's Ludwig Ballward upside down. There's Reshepi chronometer, contemporary 2s. There's MB&Fs. There's
the MB&F was stunning. I thought
there's Roger Smiths. There's
the Vanguard. How about this one? Have you seen this?
The Vanguard was interesting. Yeah, that's $350,000.
Good Lord,
it's insane.
What is it? A tourbillon? What exactly is it, Timbo?
Yeah, it's a tourbillon with the rotor. You see the diamond there in the back. That's the rotor, and it kind of rotates on the inside to wind the watch. It's just a cool, fancy, super futuristic looking piece.
Who makes that? Wow. Who makes that?
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
Wow. It looks like a Gruber Forsey.
It does, doesn't it? There's so many of these super high quality brands. And then you want to see something batshit crazy. Look at this. This is a Konstantin Chaikin.
Oh, the White Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
The White Rabbit. That went on auction on the 13th of December.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a sixth one is made. It's got 16 complications.
Oh, the rabbit.
It's got zodiac time. It's a deadbeat seconds. It's a pocket watch. On the reverse, it's got the all the time telling devices. It's a perpetual calendar.
And you can wear it as a wristwatch.
Yeah, you can wear it as a wristwatch or as a pocket watch. Pendant.
Jeez.
Insane. Yeah, they were pulling no punches in Dubai. things got escalated very quickly, and they got crazier from there.
I'm gonna look at give it a different approach.
Hey, you're gonna like this,
Okay.
George. Yeah, Daniel, what's your approach?
My,
Approaches.
my approach is the actual people. I would just stunned and flattered to meet Britt Pierce, Goldberg, the famous collector. We took pictures together. Max Busser was very chill when I met him. We took pictures together. I was talking to him before I was interrupted by Tim. Hi, I'm Tim Wright. No, just kidding. But I met, and then Konstantin Chaikin was a real winner. I was asking him about
Yeah,
his.
he's lovely.
He was just between people, I guess, and he's usually crowded. Like people are crowded around him. It was just like the island of the storm, center of the storm. Sorry, the eye of the storm. And I introduced myself and said who I was, which is nothing. And after that, I asked about his inspiration to make these crazy dials.
Yeah,
And
how
he's
did
like,
he come up with that?
he beckoned me with his finger, come over here. It's like he's sharing us like something out of Lord of the Rings. Come with me, and he shows me through a cabinet in the back of all these paintings that he's done, like sharing with a friend, confiding in me. These paintings and these drawings they did before he became a watchmaker, or as he was learning to be a watchmaker.
As he's doing watches, he's doing
Yeah,
a
and then
collection
it was
of
the artwork
paintings.
first, and then the dials. And it
Yeah,
was really interesting. These were like characters out of Alice in Wonderland or Hans Christian
Yeah.
Andersen or something
All
like
right.
that. And that I found a fascinating kind of confiding of a story. And
yeah. Let me
that
show
made
you
me-
Interesting.
something. It adds another dimension to wristwatches.
And those Day Bethunes were really nice too, Timbo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I saw
the
those. Yeah.
Dubai Watch Week was the one that they did, George. The kind of two.
Kind of too, yep.
Dubai Watch Week one. They did one with a like a sort of a brown dial with gold indices on one side, and then the other side they made at 6 o'clock. They had the hour time, and then they had a mysterious minute hand that went round.
And I'm a huge fan of the brand, so I still have.
Yeah,
I love
it's
my Day
beautiful.
Bethunes. So,
But Daniel's right. He was meeting the people. I mean, to go and meet John Top Beaver and chat with him, and
Right.
he says with huge enthusiasm, enjoy your watches, and just to chat with people like that, and Max Busser and Felix Baumgartner, and
don't forget Tim Wright.
yeah, Tim Ray, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, the
Guys,
great
here we
Tim
go.
Wright.
Check this out. Don't forget about Tim Wright. What do you think about this right here? Would you consider, in addition to buying a wristwatch, getting like an artistic type of a painting from your watchmaker?
Yeah,
Look
Oh,
at
hell
this,
yeah. Hell
isn't
yeah.
that something?
right? Look
Yeah.
how cool this is, right? George, this is right up your alley right here.
Exactly. Is that Chaikin?
It is, but it's done in such a way that you don't know. It's
like-
mysterious.
Yeah, isn't that something? Van Gogh would look at his face, and he was very troubled. And here is Chaikin, not so troubled, but truly off the wall in a good way. And he's doing a painting himself from the top. And you're right, Tim. It's a sense of mystery.
It's a sense of mystery. Is it him or is it not him? And then there's also like almost a zoom in, because what it is, if you look at the table, you see at the top over here at 1 o'clock, that's the like the tool, the watchmaker's tool. This is a zoom in on what he's holding in his hands.
Oh, smart, Tim. I didn't.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
get to see how small the part actually is that he's
Isn't
putting
that-
together.
That's so cool. Yeah. I should have seen that.
The table is
Yeah.
the plate of the
Yeah.
watch.
Isn't that something?
Very
you, sir.
artistic,
Very-
clever.
Did someone tell you, Tim, or you just figured that out?
No,
Good.
it's
good.
pretty obvious.
No,
to be
well,
honest.
I
You know,
wasn't.
you don't
so-
need a
wasn't thinking straight, but
master's
that was
degree
good.
to. Yeah.
I
But
wasn't thinking-
well, what I'm trying to say by this is that there's certain like complexity to it.
yeah.
There's depth. It's interesting. It's a very interesting, I think, piece as art, and I think there's something to it. Art sells for millions of dollars. I can't see why Chaikin. So these were prints. Look at this, limited to 100 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, 100 pieces were sold. This was 12 out of 100.
Dang.
Right?
You-
Well,
Well,
You-
the White Rabbit watch that you showed earlier on was inspired by Alice in Wonderland. That was went for auction on the 13th of December, and there was a picture that was on display at Dubai Watch Week that also went on for auction. So you could buy either the picture or the watch or both.
So this went with the watch, Thomas? The painting?
No, not this.
No,
Not
okay.
this picture. There's another
Oh.
picture of Constantine Chaikin that he painted, and you could bid on the picture or the watch or both if you wanted to.
Nice.
That was on the 19th of December. I'm trying to think who it was auctioned by.
see,
If
he
you look
painted
up,
the picture.
there's a monochrome article on it. If you look up the 6th White Rabbit, Constantine Chaikin White Rabbit, the 6th and last Constantine Chaikin White Rabbit.
Oh, and before we get off the topic, Timby, you heard the new CEO of De Bethune, right? You know who he is, right?
Is it Francois?
Yeah. Can you believe it? Francois Benias from AP.
Dude, you know what? I
Oh.
think it's a perfect match. I think Francois could do amazing work at the Bethune because he's like a rock star. The Bethune is a rock star of a watch brand. They just need some direction. And I think he's the perfect guy for them. Dude, I can't wait to see the era of the Bethune. With
Guys, I'm going to jump off.
JC, nice to
Brilliant
meet
being
you.
on.
Before you go,
Yeah.
Same
this
here.
is the painting right here. I found it. I finally found
Oh,
it.
yeah. Wow.
Take care,
Ah.
JC. Great to meet you.
Take care.
Same.
Pleasure,
Have a
JC.
good night.
Take care. Have a good evening.
Cheers.
Not to distract, but just an inside thing between Kojak and me. Kojak, I'm not worried. Okay, it's an inside thing. I'm just saying.
Thanks for letting us into that.
Yeah.
CB says he's the OG of Chaikin.
Oh, yeah. I think CB has a Konstantin Chaikin, if I'm not mistaken.
He's got one in his avatar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Got
He
one.
does.
I'm pretty sure either him and probably Russell might have one too, I think.
No, I don't think Russell has.
No?
But
No, I
no.
don't think Russell has one. No.
Yeah. I think I know. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. I know CB has one. Where can you find a Konstantin Chaikin in the United States?
Gray
At an
market
AD?
only.
Yeah, is it? That's what I thought.
I think so. I could
You know-
probably, you know what? You could probably, or, because we met him many times in person.
Mhm.
I bet we could just contact him directly. Just buy from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
Thing
to
is-
order from Russia. Yeah.
Dude, he'll
Yeah.
sell you a watch. If George, if you wanted a watch, he'll fucking sell you a watch. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could travel to Europe and pick one up, I would think, right?
Well,
Yeah, you could pick it up from Geneva.
Mhm.
You could pick it up from. He was in Dubai,
Mhm.
right? There's places where, see, he bought it in
Oh, yeah,
Moscow.
There you go.
Wow.
There
okay.
you go.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I think like
so-
maybe the Hourglass in Singapore probably would have it, or even in Tokyo, I would assume.
Yeah. He was very receptive to me. If I had the budget for it,
Yeah,
he would have.
would sell you
would've
one
worked out.
easily.
Well, he says I'll call so and so in Geneva or so and so in
Yeah.
this city, and I'll arrange it for you or something like that.
Exactly. You know it, Daniel.
I saw you, Timmy, trying on the Laurent Ferrier. What did you think of that watch?
Oh, it's incredible. Just the way Laurent Ferrier fits on the wrist.
Mhm.
The
I still have
curvature.
mine. That's why I was asking what you thought of it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Have you got a
like
Galley
anything
or
else.
Galley Square, George?
Yeah, I have a micro rotor. Yep.
A Galley.
Series. Yep. The series Atelier, the limited edition version with the green dial. Yep.
Yeah, the micro. Is it a Galley Square with the green dial?
It is. Hold on, Thomas. Let me look. I got it. I'll tell you in just a second. Hold on. It's the green dial. It's the micro rotor. It's the series Atelier. Let me. Where is it? I know because I was wearing it one day and I was doing something and I spilled blood on it and it was a big problem.
It's not the cushion
Yeah.
case one though, is it? It's a round one.
Yes, it's the round one.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a Laurent Ferrier. That's a classic Laurent Ferrier.
Yeah, it's the titanium version of it. Yeah, quite. It's a wonderful watch. I use that all the time as well.
Beautiful. I like the assegai hands that they have on Laurent Ferrier, the sort of arrow style hands, and but the micro rotors they do are gorgeous, beautiful, really are nice.
And speaking of great market with these, you can pick these up for a steal too.
Yeah,
but I paid full retail. This was a brand that my AD was launching, so I bought one, and he told me there was two. And I think Timmy, you might know the other person that owns the one in the East Coast. There's only like two of them in North America. I think when I showed it to you on your channel, you mentioned that. So.
Oh. Yeah, there's only a few. The Laurent Ferrier watches, they're quite rare, even though they have kind of big presence. They're always covered because, and there's just the technology involved in the movement is unlike anything else. So all that are produced they're sold out immediately.
Yep.
Just going to the stream title for a second. Did any of you have a favorite watch of the year? Did you have a favorite watch of the year, George?
You know, I would probably lean towards the. Give me a second to think. I was like contemplating. There was a couple of them. I really do like that. What was it? Timmy just showed it too. I really like that. The MBNF, the new release from the MBNF from the Dubai Watch. I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Right.
Because I mean, I got to give it to Max Booster. He does innovate, and it's pretty cool what he's coming up with. So.
Was that the Perpetual Evo?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Thought it was well done.
Oh, let's see. The new Perpetual calendar.
Yeah, it's
the sports one. The sporty looking one.
Not this one. Not this one. Okay. MBNF just in general. It's just cool brand. What do you guys? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, MBNF. So you're saying your vote goes to MBNF Sports Evo, George?
Yep.
Let's see if I got it. This one right here.
I believe that's it, but I don't recall the baguette diamonds.
Oh, with the baguettes?
No, this is the one with the baguette diamonds.
No, actually, it's with both. There is with and without. This is the without. You see?
Yeah, the without looks pretty
right
good to me.
On the rubber strap.
Yep.
That's cool. This is like the color configuration like Cars and Chrono has.
I was gonna say it's like Cars, right?
Yeah, but this is perpetual.
Right.
Or similar. Yeah, and he has it like this on the white rubber strap. Very nice rubber on these. Okay, great choice. Great choice to get us going. Would anybody else like to?
I was blown away by complications this year. That Vacheron Solaria with 49 complications, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Something ridiculous. And then the new Breguet experimental one, which has a magnetic escapement. But that Vacheron Solari is just mind blowing. I remember seeing that Watches and Wonders. And all the Vacheron range they brought out, the traditional range with with the sort of open worked dials were beautiful. But this blows my mind. This Breguet experimental one.
Completely insane.
It's a frictionless pallet fork. It's so it doesn't actually touch the pallet fork.
It's all
It just sort of-
magnets, or how is it?
The pallet fork doesn't actually touch the wheel. It just sort of moves magnetically. It's just sort of skips it from what I've seen.
Insane, guys.
Thomas, have you seen? Sorry to bother you, but hey, have you seen that Audemars Piguet watch that was called the Equation of Time? Have you ever seen that in real life?
You mean in the new RD5?
No, back in the day, didn't they have like a Jules Audemars Equation of Time or something like that back in the day? Do you remember that?
I haven't seen the Jules Audemars Equation of Time. I know Panerai do Equation of Times, but I really like the old Jules Audemars Quantième Perpetuals. But I've not seen an Equation of Time one by them, no.
They just put a quick change strap system on this thing. Look at this. Look. Boom, proprietary system.
Wow.
Rubber strap goes in, locks in, ready to go.
I mean, Breguet have been knocking it out of the park this year, I think. They've been.
But is this technology too advanced for mortal men?
It's been done before, apparently. It's been done before by other watchmakers.
To this level?
But not at this level, no. Not at this level. This is taking it a step further.
Yeah.
It's got two, I think each barrel has got two magnets in between, holding a magnet either side of the wheel.
I hope aliens don't see what Breguet has done, because they will want to destroy us.
Speaking of aliens, has anyone seen the Moser and CIE Streamliner Perpetual Moon over there at the show?
Moser.
Yeah.
Was that the meteorite dial?
Moser there.
Meteorite dial.
Oh, maybe it wasn't there. I thought it was there. Okay.
This is celebrating. Okay. Well, Thomas, these are great choices so far. A Breguet.
The JLC tribute, the JLC gold monoface reverso was beautiful as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was good.
You know what, Timbo? Did you see that Grand Chime Strike from Chopard? Did you see that?
Grand Chime Strike.
That was like $1 million. I don't know, Thomas. Did you see that? I saw a video on that. Watch Week. It was like $1 million, and I was like, "Whoa,
what?"
We were there at the Chopard boutique, and we saw a Grand Master Chime, and don't recall it being $1 million. That's for sure.
Holy shit! $1 million for.
I remember the Dubai Watch Week going to the Chopard booth, and they had Ferdinand Berthoud next door because they owned Ferdinand Berthoud.
Right.
And the Ferdinand Berthauds, I love them. I absolutely love Ferdinand Berthoud. I mean, I'm a huge Breguet fan.
Yeah,
the fact that Ferdinand Berthoud was Breguet's teacher.
Yeah. I think this was it, Timmy. It's the Grand Strike. Yeah.
What?
This was like,
yeah.
This was like $1 million when I think it's like 800,000 Swiss francs or something like that, and it's about $1 million.
Wow. What do you think, guys? Check it out. It's like is that a tourbillon? What kind of technology is that? Tourbillon.
Yeah.
And then there's the hammers. They're both on the dial side. I gotta be honest, I'm super impressed by what's going on here on the dial front, right? Wow.
Yeah, very, very impressive.
It is very impressive, Daniel. It's got twin barrels. It's very recognizable kind of case back. Twin barrels, all German silver. It does look a little bit thick though. It's always the problem with this.
So this is a minute repeater tourbillon, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grand Strike. Let's see. 11,000 hours to develop this this watch, guys.
Wow.
That's why the price is what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it is a tourbillon.
Yeah.
Continuous rotation of the tourbillon and motion of the chiming mechanism. LUC Grand Strike offers its wearer an immersive experience of mechanical wonder with every glance. It is very impressive, guys.
They're so underrated, LUC.
Mm-hmm.
So underrated.
You know what we saw today?
Has anyone talked to me in the last 20 minutes?
You're back? You're back, Mickey? Hello? Can you hear us? Mickey,
Mickey, we can't hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear Mickey.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear.
maybe
I
he
Can you
can
hear
I
us,
don't think
Mickey?
Okay, I can hear him. He can't hear us.
can't hear us. Yeah. The audio is screwed up. You know, these Chopard Happy Diamonds,
Hmm.
these are,
Is that on the roommate's Christmas list?
they're very popular. Hey, Mickey, you got audio now?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Tim
Yeah.
Tim pays for the cheapest StreamYard, so it's always kicking us off.
Sorry, with the latest
Oh,
economic
did Tim G leave?
downturns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Asheville, North Carolina tomorrow. And it's supposed to be a really cool city, and I bet you he would have known about it. But oh well. My bad.
And no, you should have asked him earlier.
Well, we were deep in watch talk.
Deep watch talk. Chopard. Dude, these ladies' watches with the happy diamonds, these are incredible ladies' pieces, to be honest.
Uh,
And they got a lot of different choices.
That's not good enough for roommate because the average nurse won't know what it is. She needs a status brand.
No, I think Chopard is good enough status brand.
No, people won't know it. I think it's a great brand, but people won't know it. What
It's
she's
a
trying to
top end brand.
I know, but it's not a watch that
Maybe
for
higher
bang your
than
watch. It's not a
Cartier.
watch for bang your watch. It's got to be.
She needs a
padded.
Van Cleef and Arpels, Timmy. She needs a Van Cleef and Arpels where they couple meet on the bridge.
Forget that, Timbo. Not even Van Cleef is good enough for roommate. You got to go up to Harry Winston. Straight to Harry Winston, Thomas. You got to go straight to the top with roommate.
It never ends with these brands, guys. It never ends. They go name the price. They'll find a way to make it something at that point.
Mr. G.
Hey, shout out to Mr. G.
Hey, Mr. G. Good to see
Mickey.
you in Dubai.
Hey,
Mickey,
babe.
we're going through the best watches of 2025. We got some of the Thomas's picks. We done George's pick. You got a pick for 2025?
All right, I'm going, and it's gonna be no one's gonna like it, and no one's gonna care.
The Tag
But
Heuer.
and it's a shitty brand.
Oh.
I am a big fan of the Land Dweller now. I want the Land Dweller.
No way.
I knew Thomas was gonna give you the
Come on.
meat hand.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, there's love.
Oh, there she is.
No, I'm not buying the Land Dweller. I was teasing Thomas. No, I have no watches that I want.
You need to convert Mickey to a Land Dweller Rara.
I have all I'll ever need. I have my Guinness. I have my black.
Roommate,
I got my Milgauss. I got my 2 Breitlings, my 2 Omegas, my Panerai, my Orient. I'm done. I'm done with the chase. I don't care anymore. I'm probably gonna get another or better car. I'm off of watches. I'm just here to talk to you guys.
Right. Now Tim Wright is in conference right now, and so I guess we have to leave him in conference for a little while. But when he gets back, I think it would be interesting to ask roommate if she would bang a show part, a diamond studded show part. Would roommate bang
It's a
a
disaster.
diamond what? Okay, whatever.
Did you have a favorite watch, Daniel?
What was it? I think I was again. I was sort of impressed with MB&F, and I think being the oddball out here, I think I'm a Chaikin fan. I like the artwork. It's not
Your
about,
money manager is never going to let you buy that.
I know that's a whole other discussion. Username Mickey. I have to be
We need
under
to
a
shuffle
bridge.
some money around.
Hold on, I got to be homeless under a bridge to maintain the strength of the mutual fund.
Well, he won't care about
You
you
won't
then because
admit-
he won't be making any money.
What?
He won't care when you're homeless because you'll be out of money. He's gonna drop you like a hot potato.
No. Here's my this is I'm being silly. I won't explain right now. George, because it's kind of a silly story, but it's the ideal thing for this guy is that I just move all the funds over to my nephew, where he's making a chunk per year, doing whatever, taking care of the kids.
How much
And
did
then-
his nephew
hold
pay
on.
him?
Hold on, the nephew is making enough he's with Salesforce or whatever, but he is doing fine, and so that the investment guy can just report to him every month or every few months, oh hi, your money's moved up here, your money's moved up there, because it wouldn't be touched, because he's already making this other income. He's not buying watches or anything, but that would be his ideal thing, I think. But we're way off topic, so Mickey,
That just
sounds like the scariest scam I've ever heard
I was
in my
gonna say,
life.
Daniel, that sounds so wrong on so many levels. It's crazy.
How is this guy not in jail?
When you
Yeah,
sign your money
yeah.
over to them and they say it's gone, you have no recourse.
Wasn't there a famous Canadian who ripped off people's watches, and is this
Yeah,
money
yeah,
manager
yeah.
related to him or something, or what?
Plot twist: this guy is the
Jesus.
wizard.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I thought when I heard this. This is crazy stuff, Daniel.
This is not a financial planner. This is the title is vice president of a mutual fund group called a financial advisor, which really is a fancy word for sales. And I should have known better. So I don't want to get his name involved. I don't want to get in any trouble. So
Not drag
try to
him
sort
through
it
the
out.
mud over here.
Yeah. But
Let's
Mickey,
save it for when he breaks the law.
Yeah.
Just be careful, Daniel.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Mr. G does say it sounds sketchy.
Yeah.
And he would know.
Sketchy guy.
Yeah.
Sketchy guy.
Mr. G's the king of sketchy. I'm saying that just to get him on the stream.
By the way, my top watch for 2025, just to piss everybody off, it's gonna be AP with that new chronograph
The
movement.
RD5, yeah.
Yes, you see what they've done there? It's very clever. There's a button here on the crown.
Yeah.
And when it's red, then it's one function, and then when you push it in, it's the other function. So you don't pull out the crown, you press the button.
Yeah, they really stepped up the game on movement. Haven't they?
Yeah. And look how thin those chronograph buttons are, huh?
It's like me.
What'd you say, Mickey?
I hear somebody though.
Mickey, come back. Mickey, can you hear us? No. His audio. I swear I do not pay for the cheaper subscription plan on StreamYard. Although the StreamYard does not pay itself, if people want to support the show, the first thing I do is pay for the StreamYard at the end of the month or whatever. So if You guys want to help out?
Anyway.
Link is in the chat. Yo,
Well-
Mickey, you're back.
I believe I am.
How
Okay,
much is this one, Tim? How much is this RD5?
Oh man, this is a ridiculous amount of money. It's like I think 250 grand.
Quarter
Wow.
million.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to get it, Thomas, you probably couldn't. So
Yeah,
what would it
true,
matter?
George.
Right? Yeah. Well, it wouldn't matter what the price is,
Yeah, true.
You
unless
guys
if you're Tom Brady or or somebody.
Yeah,
you
Brad
know.
Pitt or
Yeah.
John Mayer or someone.
Right.
Yeah.
you guys like how the subdials are positioned compared to the tourbillon? How everything kind of laid out in a really symmetrical way.
It just seems like the number 3 on the right subdial isn't lined up with the 3 o'clock, right, Tim? It's not lined up right.
No. It's 3 for the subdial, and it's
No.
3 o'clock.
No, I don't think the 3 isn't lined up correctly. You see that?
No, it's lined up correctly. It's
Is it?
just yeah.
Okay.
The picture could be deceptive there, where the indice is, and that the diamond indice and that marker.
You know why
up in the
though?
metal.
I get it, because this is Daniel. This is where the 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you would
marker
think the
is.
3 would be lined up there somehow, just your
Right.
mind.
Right.
But no, they pushed up the chronograph subdials to create room for the tourbillon, so that there's no overlap.
AEA has a good point. That's a nice PRX dial.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not impressed by
Okay.
that at all.
that's a
I
press.
like the fact that
The technology is really good. The technology is really good.
Yeah.
AG, if you saw it close up, you'll see a difference in the quality. But that PRX dial, from what I hear, is quite impressive. You just don't compare it to the AP, that's all. But you see them close, next to.
I like the old-fashioned scripts that they've written Audemars Piguet in, rather than just AP.
To show it's special, it's the you know when you see it what it is.
And this one is scripted out, written like.
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
This was, on the calendar, the first 150 pieces that they're going to produce of the smaller Royal Oak. They're going to script it out, and then the rest is going to be non-scripted.
Anyway,
It's like that's the only thing to make it limited edition. But
my earbuds are running out, so I'm going to have to drop off,
George.
Tim. So
Okay.
thank you so much for letting
George,
me on. Thomas,
big,
nice to see you.
massive
Happy holidays.
congratulations.
Thank
Massive
you so much.
congratulations.
George, please put me in your will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mickey, definitely. I might be making a trip out your neck of the woods sometime in the springtime. So I'll
Let me know. It's
follow up with you.
whatever it is. It's on me.
Yep. No, I appreciate that. Timmy, thanks again. Daniel, be careful.
Okay.
Congrats.
Be careful.
Thank you for sharing with us.
My pleasure,
Take
Timmy.
care.
Have a happy holiday season to you and roommate, and 2026 will be a bang up season, I promise.
Thank you.
Take care, George.
Tim, I noticed you were sneezing earlier. I've got some vapor. Do you want some hydraulic?
Let me get some there from you, Daniel.
There you go.
It's this cold weather. It's not affecting me the way it should be.
Okay.
It's really.
I hear you,
messing up.
Daniel. I don't hear Tim. I don't know what's going on with this.
Disaster.
But Mickey, just give you the. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Timmy is saying a lot of nothing. It's okay. Don't worry
I'm
about
not
it.
talking.
Oh, good. This is a better stream this way. I can just listen to you and not Tim.
Yeah, Tim is just going over stuff, and
I don't know why. Thomas, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear Thomas. I'm in my own private hell. I only hear Daniel.
Yeah.
As Daniel
I'll
Katz
reboot
was
one more
saying,
time. I don't know what's going on, Timmy.
Yeah.
as Daniel Katz, you were saying, I
Fuck
wasn't
me,
even
Dad.
saying anything that's meaningful anyway.
Listen,
He doesn't even need to hear me.
I'm asking you, Tim. would roommate wear a diamond-studded show part and bang it around?
Get for the roommate
Yeah.
a diamond studded. Yeah, maybe. Let
There.
me show you something. Because I was out with Sean, and we stopped by a certain boutique, a certain Jean Rousseau strap boutique.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of getting a strap from them again. Okay.
You like that? Yeah. So
For my measly Seiko enamel piece,
Mhm.
like you got the blue version, just to upgrade it a bit with a Rousseau would be nice.
Yeah, it would, level
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Level it up. Well, guess what? Whilst we're getting strapped for our watch, there was a lady with the Chopard
Yeah.
Happy Diamonds watch. Check it out.
Oh, here he is.
Let me show you. Mickey, you're back?
Yeah, I changed the Chrome. I was using DuckDuckGo. I love DuckDuckGo.
Oh, Chrome's the way to go. You need to be
Yeah,
on.
I think it may have been my browser.
I told them I wasn't even saying anything that's, worth
Relevant,
listening
relevant.
to.
That's
Yeah,
what Daniel said.
Yeah,
Daniel said a
MI5
lot of nonsense.
MI5 would have ignored it completely.
Mm-hmm. But
Anyways,
check this out. This is the watch that she was wearing. An elegant ladies' piece.
yeah.
Seems kind of like 1990s, 2000. That's not a new model, is it?
No, it's older mother. Actually, it was her mother's. And
Oh,
it passed
that's
down
That
to her.
makes sense.
And she got a new strap
Daniel,
for
that
it.
would look good on you
Um,
with some
no.
stilettos.
Who is that pianist that used to wear crazy
The penis?
diamonds? What?
Liberace.
Liberace. I'm not a Liberace quite. So, no.
George, $50 super chat. Timbo, please take roommate out for coffee. Cheers to a great, healthy, and prosperous 2026 to everyone in the chat. The word today, the word of the show, the word of the stream is abundance. Abundance. You got to have the abundance mindset. Can't go into that. Anyways, what's going on with the AI mindset?
Nice one, George.
Yeah, nice one. Thank you so much, George. Definitely, we'll take the roommate out for coffee. She loves it. We've got a new cafe that opened up over here. It's not the best.
Tim, should I have bought that Air King?
No,
I'm
you don't need it.
okay, good. I agree. Okay, good.
No,
I started to second guess.
Yeah, but Mickey, it's like following what you were suggesting to me over the years. Buy what you want.
You're right, and I was like, I felt good. I was happy.
If you really wanted it, you would have bought it. You would be there.
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
be putting in your credit
I
card.
could have been there tonight.
Yeah, the fact that you doubted yourself.
I didn't even
That's
doubt. I said, no, we're
Yeah, Mickey, you could have put in your credit card, or actually better still, Tim's credit card.
My credit card, and then we could have, together we
Yeah.
could have written a letter to my bank that my card
Hey,
was
roommate.
stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that? TVG.
Mickey, what's going on, roommate? What you doing?
Oh, thank you.
That's George Vargas.
Oh, George Vargas, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Roommate
yeah,
likes
Okay,
super chats.
better. Because, no, I like to the tea, coffee,
You gotta have coffee,
I
roommate.
got her
You gotta
tea.
have coffee.
and I like to talk in pitched conversation. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you have to listen to
Not allowed. You can't listen.
Ask her if she'll bang a show
I like
part.
the
Ask her if
cafe.
she'll bang a show
Yeah, I
part.
like
George
cafe.
paid for the cafe. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So you have to listen
Which
to
cafe do you want to go to?
You have to listen to pitch
But
talking.
until then, I don't have to listen to anything you say.
Yeah, for today, but once we go to cafe, you need to hear the pitch talking.
Wait a minute, hold on, roommate. Would you bang a show
You working
part?
tomorrow?
Oh, thank you.
Roommate, would you bang a show part?
Would you bang a show part, roommate? Like this on the screen. Would you bang a show part?
Who had the show pad?
There's a show part on the screen. Would you bang that watch?
Yeah. So if
You would
somebody,
bang that?
yeah. If you give somebody
If somebody gave you this watch, you would bang it?
yeah, I bang to work.
There you
and then I'll give
go.
back to you.
She'll bang it to work and give it back to you. You see it? It qualifies. Chopard is a brand that's Korean qualified.
Yeah.
Got Korean seal of approval.
Korean seal of approval, right?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
it's good woman watch, no?
It is. That's what I thought. I thought it's amazing, and the varieties that they have,
Yeah.
different designs,
Tell
just
Mr.
really fun.
Tell Mr. G to get on. You know he has an unboxing. That guy who buys watches Mr. G, jump on for a minute. Let's see your
Link
smiley
from
face.
Mr. G.
You guys talking about the Christmas gift for roommate?
Christmas gift for you.
Roommate.
No, not for me. Like
Would you
they-
like a gift like
they-
that if I
they-
got you?
They roommate. No. I prefer.
Oh, for
cash.
their roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the roommate would
Me,
prefer.
I prefer cash only.
You would prefer cash only. If somebody wanted to give you this watch, you would rather have cash.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so
I
you don't
told
like
you.
you don't like this watch that much.
No,
Ask her if her fellow nurses would know what it was.
Straight cash.
Ask her.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend's roommate.
What about the diamonds? The diamonds supposed to be. Thomas says that diamonds are girls' best friend.
No, I prefer gold bar.
Gold bar.
Yeah, give to me gold bar. You know?
Why gold versus diamonds?
No, easy to sell.
Easier to sell. You
Yeah.
see.
And diamond, what? How you gonna like? You purchase the like diamond ring like how much, like 10,000, and when you sell, it's fucking like 5,000 maximum.
Nothing. Yeah, you'd be
so-
lucky to.
yeah,
You
so-
should.
So
You should be so lucky.
I just want pure gold bar.
Pure gold.
Your gold
99. Well, but maximum is like 99.999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Timmy, it's all part of her plan. One day you're going to come home, the apartment's going to be empty, and she's going to be in Korea. Everything is going to be sold, and you're going to go.
I don't know that you guys roommate, so it's talk to you guys roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
You know, it's like
So you need
Alright.
to hear the bitch talking.
Thank you, roommate.
I'm feel ready.
You feel ready?
Yeah, I'm feel
Well,
ready.
You
you
working
better-
tomorrow?
I'm not
You-
working.
you're not
I'm not working tomorrow.
She's not working. You're not working.
Yeah, I'm not working tomorrow.
She's not working. Okay, so we'll go to get you coffee. Yeah.
No, but yeah, we don't have good coffee around here. When we go to London.
We'll get the. Okay. Okay, we'll get in London. Thank you, George.
okay. You go to London, meet Kojak.
Yeah, we need coffee for Kojak. Would
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
like to sponsor a
Yeah.
coffee for Kojak at that same
Yeah,
restaurant where we take
So,
the
yeah,
roommate?
that's right. You go with roommate, meet Kojak, and together you can plot your Sweeney Todd plans against me.
Yeah. What are your plans, Daniel, in
Oh, I-
2026?
I
You staying
don't
put,
know.
or you traveling around the
no.
entire world, like 2025?
No, I'm not traveling around the world. I'm taking some classes, which I don't want to divulge what
Classes?
it's about. I can't divulge on with you.
Going
I'll
to
embarrass myself.
Venezuela again?
No, I'm not going to.
Daniel's going to be a magician. Daniel's taking
By the
magician
way,
classes.
reference
Yeah, yeah.
for you guys, your roommate, whoever has
What you
your
got?
roommate. So I have a 2 ring that I
Disaster.
yeah, one he purchased. I asked him to buy this
got
one.
there?
Yeah, this one. It's a white
Ooh,
gold.
that's Graph.
The British jewelry brand Graph.
Mm,
And this one is everybody know it's a Pan Clip, right?
that's a
That-
Van Cleef.
Because when he was like a ganja stream in the Las Vegas, I was so angry. So I went to next day, Pan Clip. I purchased it using credit card because I need the emotional support. Anyway,
That's when I got the
That's
Bellagio sit down.
but I don't know. You
They
guys can
threatened
see
me. The cartel threatened to come after me.
because like
I know. Bring it closer to the center of the camera. To the center.
inside
Bring it
So
closer.
it's like a smooth cut inside there, so it's really comfortable to wear.
She likes
it.
the Graph ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the
it's
Graph
really
ring. Graph is really good.
comfortable to
Yeah.
wearing the daily basis and simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this one is to look pretty, but you can see
Oof.
inside.
Very
Yeah.
hollow.
Oh, yeah.
Hollowed out.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
it was
Van
really
Cleef.
painful. So I really
Yeah.
wear
Very
the just
painful.
going to the luxury lit hotel, whatever afternoon tea. That's only to showing the people. That's it. But I'm not
Just a
wearing.
show off ring.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it daily because
Let's show the
it's
people.
painful.
Let's
Inside
show
it's
the-
hot.
Painful to
And
wear.
also, it's not really fully covered up to try to stay.
See what roommate is saying. There's some of this jewelry is too painful to wear
Yeah,
don't
look,
buy
look,
it.
Look at that. Like,
because it's gonna be really uncomfortable. It's like spending. Imagine
Yeah.
spending $20,000 on the watch, and it's too big for you, and you find it really uncomfortable on the wrist. So be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
it's not smooth.
Yeah, it's not smooth.
And
Does
it's
she wear those to
also
work?
fucking heavy.
No.
Okay? You
Because it doesn't
almost-
go over the
yeah,
gloves.
Yeah, so it's really it's it's a stupid decision. If he didn't do the ganjo, I wouldn't buy. But if fucking he
It's all my
ganjo,
fault.
yeah,
Everything is always my fault, by
out
the way.
of control. So I'm wasting my like money for this one. But really, I'm not recommended. I just let you guys know.
Van
Yeah,
Cleef.
yeah,
Somebody
right.
was saying Van Cleef was good. Who
Yeah.
said
Well,
it? Who was praising Van
I don't
Cleef?
know, but I'm not recommended this ring for you guys roommate. I really not recommend it.
okay.
Thank you for the
What's
non-recommendation.
that ring worth, Tim?
It's like $2,000 actually.
Oh yeah.
No,
Van
I
Cleef
paid
and Appel's must be really good.
3,500
Yeah.
plus tax.
3,500.
Well,
Jeez.
Check this out. Look at this one. They got new technology with the ring that flips around. Look at that.
See, inside it, it's not really comfortable.
oh, look
It's
at
shaped like
that.
a horseshoe. How's that going to fit on your finger?
It's a good question.
Look, it's here is fully.
It's made of gold.
It's
Well, what's her
fully
name?
White gold. It's fully.
Who is this? Roommate, who is that?
Some sexy Asian.
Sexy Asian
That
mom.
could be a pianist.
A pianist.
Is that
Or a
Penis? What do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, Van Cleef has been really doing classy work.
Yeah, anyway, it's not practical. I'm not recommending. It's
Not
fucking shit,
practical.
man.
Okay, I'm trying to see how much those would
I don't understand this brand.
No, I paid 3,000.
It's bracelets, rings.
We go into that store every time we're in Beverly Hills, and my wife's like, my wife does.
It's 7,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This ring.
Expensive stuff. Yeah.
What the hell? And it flips around, so I guess it's like getting two rings. It's ridiculous.
Have you seen the men now wearing the Van Cleef bracelets and
It's
stuff?
a big trend. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're very like light. They're not a men's version. It's
They
the
have-
same. It's the same bracelet. It's not a good look.
Right.
It's unisex. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Except earrings. That's the only thing they don't wear. If they were wearing earrings as well, that would be a little bit too much. No, but actually, I think some rappers do.
I'm not even
Where
talking those. I saw some. I don't know who I saw, but I was like, I didn't get it.
Happens all the time. Look at this. Oh, shit. It's like a bracelet watch. You see this? This is for. Look at this. Huh?
Must be quartz.
20
$28 grand.
6,000. That's insane. Insane. Mickey. This is
Now,
insane.
if you could put like, I was gonna say something, but off color. If you could put like cocaine in there and just have it ready for you or something, then
It probably.
a watch. I don't need a watch around my neck. I don't need cocaine either. To be fair,
Wow. Both are good. Both.
how much? Both are good. How much is that? 26.
26. Yeah. Or
Hey,
pendant.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. It's not really the cocaine. It's how you sniff it, isn't it?
It's all in the
sort of in
sniff.
it's in the nose action.
I wouldn't know, Daniel. Tell us all
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
It just looks like a box. It looks like a little.
Powder. Yeah. It's possible. Someone there is a brand. Oh, actually, there is one of these brands. They were showing me like a pendant thing, and it opens up and there's a little spoon inside. And they told me, "Oh yeah, because it's from the 70s." I'm like, what is that supposed to mean?
That the movie Easy Rider.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, thank you, roommate. Yeah, look at that ring. Huh?
Anyway, I'm not recommended. I recommend.
No recommend.
Drop is really.
No recommend.
No.
You know, it's all in the design. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
What's that
also
watch?
thickness also.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, damn.
This is the new Simone Brett
maybe the next
in steel.
yeah. What's his name? Rex Heppy. Some people think he might be the new Rex Heppy.
The new Recep Receppi.
Receppi,
Or the
yeah.
future Recep Receppi.
Yeah,
And
maybe
this one too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, mommy, that's the reason. That's the reason I can control his weight.
Oh no! Let's get to that.
Whenever I'm working,
I'm doing it. Yo. Can you calm down?
Yo, that's gonna be my ear.
No. Simon Brett's really cool. He's a really nice bloke to talk to.
Yeah,
He's really, really humble.
yeah.
He's got a lot of knowledge. He's trained by John Francois. Well, he trained under Jean-Francois Mojon,
Oh
and
yeah.
then did lots of work for Harry Winston. Went to work for Max Busser. Did stuff for loads of different brands. HYT.
Oh yeah. HYT, yes.
HYT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been around.
HYT.
They're the square cases, Tim. HYT, I think.
No, they're the ones with the liquid that
Oh,
go.
that's right. The high. It's a high case in the liquid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then went to work for Max Booth. Did some work for Max Booth. So he told me all about that when working with Max Booth. He said it's just so amazing to work for such a influential person to work for, and
Right.
he's great as Simon Bray. He answers all the messages when you message him, and he's just such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Really busy now. I mean, I met him in 2023 when his watch was just getting entered for a GPHG. And I said, I hope you win the Aggie Door, and he won the Revelation Prize, didn't he?
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely amazing bloke.
This is his latest creation, Steel.
Yeah.
These are all already sold out. So if you don't like it, doesn't matter. It's already pre-sold.
He said, I saw an interview on I've forgotten what she's called. A lady who's got a YouTube channel. Oh, what's she called?
Oh. Like Jenny L, one of those?
No. She's an English lady. She did a recent. It's only about within the past week. She did an interview with him. She went to his atelier, to his workshop.
Wow.
With Pierce?
No. She's a small channel, about 4,000 subscribers.
Wow.
What's the stream called? What's the video called? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of the channel. Oh, sorry.
Is it like one of those diaries?
No. She's.
When you get it, send me the link.
I will. Yeah, I will.
It on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. But she's great. She did a great interview with him, and he said that he wants to eventually phase out the chronometer artisan.
Yes.
And after he's done the platinum one, so he's done zirconium. He's done rose gold. He's done steel. He wants to do platinum, and then he wants to phase it out and move on to another watch. He's coming out with a new movement, a new complication. In 2026 or 2077.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Was it Emily Marsden?
It might have been. Blonde-haired lady.
The blonde-haired Emily Marsden.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it could be that video. Yeah.
He's got a team of 10 people now, I think. Thomas?
He's got 7 people, I think it was.
Okay, 7 people in that team. Is he getting a lot of input about the dial work, like the design, and he proves
the dial is made by a jeweler called Yasmina Anti.
Okay.
It's a dragon scale pattern.
Okay.
Made of gold. The original was made of rose gold. The black one is made of gold, which is coated, This purple one is probably made of gold, which is coated with a different purple color.
It's some kind of it's a color changing technology. Look, because it's green, then
Right.
it turns purple.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Phenomenal. And you know, it's under his MO, so he still has he takes credit for it. He just picked the right team, and they probably worked together on getting the design he wanted to approve. Great for him.
Yeah, it's a wonder team, and
Yeah.
there's a bit of purple in the back.
Yeah, the movement's great. It's
What's his watches go for?
60.
They started these subscription pieces where he did 12 of in zirconium were 50,000 Swiss francs, 50,000 euros. Sorry, and then the gold one was the rose gold one was 65,000.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, I was looking at 60. There was one pricing that said around 60,000 CHF Swiss.
Yeah, Swiss francs. Yeah,
Yeah,
65,000 Swiss francs. Yeah,
I'm glad that I'm over watches. I hate to say that on a watch show, but I've hit a wall. There's nothing I want.
Yeah, you do in the hobby, Mickey. It happens.
I bought my first Submariner in 1999, and I went through all the Rolexes. I've had, not really premium brands, but I've had every watch that I thought I wanted. I'm never going to spend $50,000 on a watch, let alone.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not that guy. Even if I have the money, I'm not doing it. It's just,
but Mickey, we can also appreciate beautiful castles and beautiful estates without feeling that we have.
Oh, I'm saying I'm just glad I'm not chasing them, Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to buy a castle with Daniel Katz and build a new studio, a new castle empire.
Thank you so much,
guys. Good show, everybody.
I gotta go.
Good show, everybody. Thomas, congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah,
what a banger of a piece. I did not expect that I'll be doing a double unboxing tonight.
Congratulations to George as well. Beautiful.
Yeah, George, that was nice.
Beautiful pate.
Yeah.
Big
Daniel,
shut up.
After your cabinet's closed.
Yeah, Daniel was all professional today.
Yeah. Seaman Brett, actually, because you asked, I didn't have an answer. Seaman Brett, that particular watch is my favorite. Not the buy, obviously. It's my favorite.
It's a great watch.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss more
Great show,
amazing
everyone.
watches tomorrow.
Leave a thumbs up.
Leave a thumbs up. Come on, guys. Hit that upvote button. And if you want to help me pay rent, this month's rent is coming up very quickly. There's a PayPal link in the chat. Help! Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.